on ParagonFGC.
Nice Marco versus Kim. I haven't seen a Kim so far in our Paragon matches yet.
Yeah, not.
Yeah,
Xandydiu playing with the Hwan here, just already kind of like getting stuck in the corner, but you know we're getting out there with that DP, get out of the situation, try to roll back from Elray, but no dice. We're going back and we're just kind of feeding. We're just playing for this corner right now.
This corner is a little special corner. This corner might be doing double damage. Who knows?
That corner is the one plot of land from Yakuza 0 that caused all that happen. Okay.
I would also bring it back to the mid screen. Screw it. We're gonna go to the other corner now. You know.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. We gotta make sure we use all parts of the stage here, and Elray going ahead, get the confirms into the feint at the very end. They were pretty even for the most part in that first round. It was just that confirm at the very end that Elray was able to take it over.
And turn on such a nice break, and a guard cancel DP. You're gonna have to hold all that damage. Bring him to the corner. What's it looking like?
Oh, and I like the call out early on in there. The multiple hits in there from from the Hwan. Just goes ahead and does it again. Big counter hit from Elray though. Gonna go ahead, chain that together, end it out.
And you're not blocking your overhead. You're not blocking your dome piece. You gotta watch out for that. You gotta be leery of that.
Yeah, the head's important. You know, OSHA safety has all those rules about head safety, hat safety for a reason.
Round 1. Get ready.
That is true. Yeah, you gotta be worried about your dome piece.
Yeah, that's where all the brain meat is. How you think through these legs?
Getting locked down with these fireballs, finally coming in, barely whipping the EX Tatsu. Doesn't really matter though.
Oh no!
Not blocking the headpiece. Getting put back into Marco Blender.
Okay, gets the back throw at least.
Nice reversal throw.
At the very least, gets him Elray out of SPG. A little bit over half that life bar is gone at this point. Xandydiu is in a pretty good spot here. As long as they keep this SPG, get out of the corner here. But the call out with the parry from Elray, very nice.
Elray is looking great, but Xandydiu still has some answers. But getting countered is not looking good for Xandydiu. Getting counter hit with the overhead, that's going to take it.
Round 2. Get ready.
Has been in firm control here so far here. A little bit of a coke in, so that's just getting karate.
That's a lot of damage on the board. It is now getting great for Xandydiu right now.
Yeah, I like also Elray using the extension from the low dodge move. It has that little extra extension range on top of that here. So we're trying to go really across no dice, but we do get to confirm afterwards. Enough time to get the extra damage with the rev blow.
You have to go all this. You're working with a pixel and you're getting DP. Elray does not care actually. Elray's playing very confident in this set. He feels himself. He feels his Marco. He knows it wants to. It's going to work out.
Yeah, you know, very first match probably for both teams been as we go into the latter format. I know, like you got to feel pretty fresh in there, like really ready to aim out here. But the good news is, like, you got as many matches as you want to play for this 2-hour block before we get to top 8.
That is very true. Don't forget, this is a ladder format. We do have a bunch of matches to go through from first to 3 before we make it to our actual top 8.
I like this with the first to 3 format too. A nice little parry at the end there gets Xandydiu out of SPG after the throw.
I wouldn't say he's like fresh onto the game. It feels like he's been on the game for hours before this practice. He's looking too hot.
Yeah, definitely in the training mode, practicing those combos, making sure we got the confirms on lock, and sure enough, it looked very much like that.
Round start looking like that. Interesting approach option, but it's, you know, it works out. Just strike a little fear into Xandydiu. Elray gonna do whatever he wants to.
Does get the cross up. Oh, I love that backdash in there. Xandydiu has been going in for the rev flow option quite a bit as soon as they've had access to it. And this time Elray's like, you know what? I'm not even gonna let you deal with it here. I'm just gonna back up and like resume my game plan.
And doing Rebel on his wake up. Now if you get working with a pixel, you're gonna have to get a super with the counter through the super, and that's gonna take it. Elray going 3-0 against Xandydiu.
Yeah, that's quite a way to start things out, you know, like, alright, gotta feel pretty good about that. Xandydiu had that, like, still had, like, that experience with Hwan on there, like, has that S rank on there for him.
Who do you want to see win?
Oh, yeah, and gotta go, like, are you gonna go against the, against Terry Bogard in the old outfit versus Hokutomaru trying to up the ninja skills entirely. And even though Hokutomaru's got a little bit of nerves in the more recent patches, has been still on that tier, has still access to that versatility that makes his character very dangerous to deal with.
Very dangerous to deal with from like every range, really. The shurikens, the force you to approach, even has his own plus projectile, baiting out. Ooh, but no punish. No punishes. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's actually so fine. It's actually so fine. Hokutomaru does everything.
Yeah,
Hokutomaru does everything he wants.
Everything, and still got the perfect in the end on top of that here. ViolentKain, like, I remember, like, was playing with the Terry early on, and I was just like, why, why, you're not playing the kind namesake here, but has been doing very good stuff with the Terry, as you can see here. But now we're just trying to find that approach tool here, letting Robert kind of go jump crazy, Ciber's double jumps.
Like Robert bring some really nice pressure and really good offense on ViolentKain over here, but a nice DP get him out the situation, putting Robert in the corner. It's time for him to take his offense back.
Oh, and yeah, the hyper defensive is just a fan here. Going to be big chunk of damage here. You have 2 bars to mess with here, so if you want to go ahead and spin one of them, you could have gone for the hit here, but you know what? You're probably getting more damage using both bars like you did right now. That was sick.
Oh, that was really sick. No one can convince me otherwise. Doing a delaying Buster Wolf hit into anything else will never not this. Cannot do otherwise.
No, but I mean, anytime just a standard Buster Wolf is already sick enough, but like you combine it together, perfection.
It is perfection, but Robert is coming back, getting a nice wild punish. Time to set up his momentum, but he's getting powered back. Never mind. It's, well, we both have invincible reversal. Might as well spend it.
Yeah, I actually got away with the burning knuckle to get away. And a little bit of a chance here. Going to spin it to get a little bit ahead in the life. Nice confirm in there from ViolentKain to take it over, like take the lead for this first set, 1-0 so far.
That was a really good confirm from ViolentKain. I'd really like to see that.
I like
yeah,
there's a lot of really good patience happening from ViolentKain. Letting, especially in the corner when they had control of it against Robert, was kind of waiting for see what Robert was doing. Was a little bit jump crazy, and finally got the punishes where we got that really high damage combo.
I really agree with that. ViolentKain does seem to be playing a little more patiently while letting Robert just running around with the little rat he's playing. It seems it's not being very positive for him right now. Very detrimental, letting Robert go up around.
Yeah, finishing off with the empty low at the very end there. Robert already in SPG has picking the XL gear like this entire time here. We find a little hit, but we were caught in midair. Couldn't do much about it. The throw from ViolentKain right back at you though. We'll take that back throw. Try to get you in the corner.
Just barely moving a teleport. Don't confirm off the counter hit. Look at the little scrambly. Just bring it back to neutral.
Yeah, Robert threading the needle with the way that was like the long delay and the cancel out of there just to avoid the rising tackle EX version on that. Well done.
Beautiful movement from Robert, and now having ViolentKain in the corner. Well, not if he red blows right out of there.
Get out the free card.
He did not want to be in that corner.
I like
whipping the super.
Unfortunate was just a little bit too high to begin things there. Put themselves into overheat. May still be able to get the round if they can get that one confirmed. And you know what? Shurikens for days. Robert gets that to tie it up.
I mean, Robert's a really good player. Do not sleep on Robert. He's a really good player and has a really nice Hokutomaru. I've seen him multiple times. And just like this, great corner carry. Put him in the corner. The cross up. Nice. This is looking good.
Yeah, and again, we're seeing that movement one more time in here, but like pausing down with the neutral jump in there, got the confirm in, and ViolentKain still in that SPG. Gonna try to hold on and maybe try to get that extra damage on top of that, but we're not getting it quite yet. Get the throws, get the knockdown, but rev flow gets you at least out of the situation.
ViolentKain just trying to fight back. Health not too far apart, but Hokutomaru offense is kind of scary, but with a nice power tackle getting out of there. Robert forcing his way back in and pushing up to the corner. Going to super out will take the round. Get around it for Robert.
Round 2. Get ready.
It's been looking pretty good since the kind of change over here. ViolentKain's been just getting little hits where they count here, but it has been really Robert being controlling the full gamut of the screen. Again, trying to get over on the other side. No, nice little block on there, back into neutral.
Robert is looking like a splendid player out here. He's looking good. Knows what to do against ViolentKain. His movement's looking nice. And even though ViolentKain has been making his way out of some of this pressure, Robert knows how to adapt to the situation and put him back in where he needs him. Just like that, taking the third game too for Robert. Oh my god. I feel like I blinked.
Yeah, just I looked over to the other screen for just a brief moment, and that half of that life bar was just gone, which is completely gone.
I feel like I just blinked, and then Robert just like absolutely stole that round from ViolentKain. But maybe ViolentKain finally has a download. He doesn't want to lose this match just yet.
Yeah, gonna get a little bit of an extra meter as part of the just defense there. Try to call out with the far speed and no can do.
Trying to get whatever hit he can. Playing a little more motivation. Maybe this is the download coming through. But with a nice confirm from 2C. It was solid damage and quarter carry, but ViolentKain hitting him with the DP. He does not respect him, but he's still back in Robert's pressure.
Holding it down here, waiting for it. Actually does not approach because it's probably expected the teleport. Couldn't really do anything about it, unfortunately, there.
ViolentKain running every which way, getting the confirm, putting a lot of damage on Hokutomaru. Well, taking the level 1. This game will
absolutely killed with a vengeance here. ViolentKain getting around back after kind of shutting down Robert for the first time in a few rounds here.
ViolentKain finally coming back to life, getting around on the board. But will that be enough to stop the force that is Robert? I know he's a Paragon favorite. It comes through every time, so maybe the crowd's still cheering for Robert.
Only one way to find out on that. Robert's been used that rev flow to get out of jail free early on, but now going to get the confirm with the rev flow at the end there. Get back with the cross up for ViolentKain. Has
cross up.
Yeah, you have the hidden gear. You might as well spin that over there. Cause a little bit of an F5 tornado on the ninja. I completely understand. Oh, that kill! I was not completely expecting that.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You know, I'll say I wasn't ready for the kill, but ViolentKain showing signs of life. He could make this back. Going to our final game.
And you know what? This is what I want to see. I want to see competitive matches here, and even in the latter part of it here, as you're trying to get to that threshold here. Oh, trying to go for the grab. Robert was already in the air and wound down. Get that knockdown with the Rebel to finish things off. Hold it down. I like that option from ViolentKain. Not the DP version. Not the rising tackle. That's gonna be bad.
This hurts. That simple mistake will put you down a round. Match point for Robert.
What I was going to say,
good ViolentKain.
Yeah, I tried to get out of the corner, realizing that they have the rev flow, using the armor to try to get out. Like, that was not bad. Unfortunately, the follow-up on that, we're expecting where Robert was going to be, was just very devastating.
Indeed, but Robert might be in the corner, but he definitely has the lead. Now, corner is still a precarious situation. Cherry currently over you, but that's beautiful air confirm into the hitting gear, and that will take it. Robert going 3-2 against ViolentKain.
there's that little pause that happens there right afterwards. I'm expecting to be like Street Fighter 6, where he just like goes on like, wait a minute, like is it going to kill? I'm sure that kills. And like the game's like, ha, joke, we lied to you. No, it kills. It's off with the Ronaldo versus Peggy with the Hotaru.
No, I am familiar with a little bit of Peggy. I have seen him a few times in the Paragon bracket. They do have a really nice Hotaru, but I haven't seen too much of Manu. And you know what? I also haven't seen too much of Ronaldo, so I can't really see what they have to pull this thing. They are already putting a huge amount of damage on Peggy, with Peggy answering right back.
Yeah, Manu has been has been putting in a lot of work on that. I believe was that down at max mode. I'm trying to remember how that all shake down. But in the meantime, though, the big counter hit, the wild punish for Manu.
And that's gonna close out the round. Manu with the huge counter hit into Super.
Yeah. Kind of out really playing around with that football set, playing here, trying to keep you dizzy. And Peggy's like, no, football's not life. Football's not life. You sit down, let me play. Let me play the video game.
Ball is not life. It is my turn. Look at all this damage I'm scoring. You haven't even got a single hit.
Cancel out.
Nice jump out.
Yeah, the jump out was critical on there. Going ahead and spin a little bit of gear in there. Get the knockdown. Hotaru blocks the goal with her face.
It's starting to fight back, but it's not enough fight. You fight a little too much. You stay in this corner. Your goalkeeper trash, and I'm going to score on you. Manu going up one.
Yeah, Manu was just as soon as they got into the corner, that whole roll, the rollout, just kind of getting out of the situation was totally key. As soon as Peggy was just like, I'm going to shut you down. I'm going to make sure you can't get your ball setups going on here, and that worked out from a distance, but not up close and personal like what was happening there.
With the soccer ball snipage, oh my god. Making sure Peggy stays wary of just trying to DP Manu or throwing out projectiles.
We're already getting to with the knockdown on that. Yep. Get that invincible DP, get out of the situation here. We're back into it, throwing out those things. Oh, you tried to go for the EX command grab, and Ronaldo's nowhere to be seen.
But he's getting hit by these jazz hands. A lot of damage on the board, but not enough to kill just yet. But one good touch will take it. One good touch, don't get it. Nice take on the throw, but you're not blocking over the slide. The slide that will take you out.
You gotta watch for those shins, and they're gonna just take it down. It hurts when those shins get hit.
I've been hit by some those are painful. You do not want to get hit by those, especially in the shins.
No. Oh, we are getting the tricky on there, staying on the same side, getting a little bit of hit in there. But I love the crouch from Peggy in there, just trying to call it off there. Doesn't get a whole lot for it, but at least gets back into neutral before getting hit again by Manu.
Oh my god. Paragon running some crazy offense. Peggy doesn't even get a start. Paragon going up 2 games with Peggy to none. Peggy, you're gonna need to make this download happen and fast. Because Paragon's gotta run away with this. Score up 2-0. Looking like an actual soccer game right now.
It really is. It's like not the speed of a soccer game, but definitely in the way it's just like the utter domination that can happen with some of the offense for sure on that. But getting shut it down here, that's been working so far. Goes in for the EX, a little bit of change of pace in here, just gets a little bit knocked down, but doesn't get a chance to really approach.
Oh, Peggy wanting to start their surge, but the reversal DP is not gonna let you start it. Paragon's still on the offensive. He's still using those red blows to push it off. Peggy needs to make something happen.
Back there, gets hit with the red football, trying to get away on this. The red blows have been working out, but at least get the push away, get back into play their game. We're canceling out on the 2-1-4 of the break option rather on that.
They have been working out, but the cost of doing so many red blows is like this, they will put you in overheat. I don't think this doesn't kill, but this will be guess for game scenario. What will happen? You mash out!
Mash it out with in doubt.
Win.
Oh, nah, hold on. Peggy might be back. Peggy showing signs of life.
Peggy is bringing it. Like, I feel like every time I say Peggy, I'm about to be like the European announcer, like Peggy 13 or whatever it is.
Peggy 13, Peggy
Yeah.
12.
But Peggy doing more than like the age rating on the box of damage there. Like, very nice to get that match downtown here.
Put a lot more. Like put a lot of damage on the board. The health deficit is very in Peggy's favor, but you are stuck in a corner. Ronaldo having some excellent offense, and you're overheat. This can turn either which way, but you're one hit away from getting it.
Yeah, gotta really rely on the next game on here. I do like that confirmation on there. Breaks the DP to continue the combo. Tries to keep it to optimal damage even in overheat. And you know what? Peggy's on the board now, 2-1.
Amazing air confirmed from Peggy. This is why I'm in the commentator seat. I wouldn't have been aware of the situation via the break DP right there. I would have just got the regular DP and hope for the best. But Peggy, realizing the situation, getting the break air DP, ending off the round, getting up a game. But Medukov starting his offense. He's trying to have some answers back. But I want to play a little bit more neutral, but Medukov doesn't want you to.
Alright, okay, goes in with the command, like going to get the full combo on top of that. Spins a little bit of meter, unfortunately doesn't get the follow-up in the corner, but at least has that in there and really denying Manu from getting out.
Now, I will say one good hit from Manu will just send Peggy away. Peggy want to play a little bit more neutral and watch these soccer balls get sent away from Medukov. But the nice super to blow through his fireball, it's one good touch from either side can take it, and EX fireball is just enough to send Peggy up around.
Okay, yeah, Peggy really showing like Amano was really trying to like finish it out, like use that momentum and try to get in there. Really easy to make that happen. Peggy just goes in for the EX fireball in there at the very end, get that last little bit of damage in here, takes the lead around, trying to keep alive.
No follow-up on the counter yet, but it's still Peggy's turn. Peggy's still running their offensive game. Nice kick throw, looking like Paragon. Ref flow into the corner, trying to red blow out.
Oh, I'm not sure if like they had anything for that afterwards. Maybe it's been a little bit too far away, but either way, we got a clean jump in from Peggy on here to get brought down with the gear, and now we got ourselves another tied game.
We are going 2-2 again. Oh my god.
Oh my
Maybe
god.
these two will also make top 8. Who knows? We're only like 3 matches in, you know? 4 top 8. Everyone really a top 8 contender.
Oh yeah, no, like you get that threshold, you get that like the minimum amount in there, and you keep on like with the amount of people that we have in here so far, it's like it's gonna be some really killer matches all the way down, whether we see them or not here.
We've already seen back-to-back top 8 level matches going on so far. I can't wait to see what the rest of this ladder looks like and what top 8 is going to have to present for us.
Oh, this defense from Peggy right now, like trying to get a point. Gets called out by Monokov in here. Big opportunity, going to go ahead and get the extra wall carry. Stays on the same side in there, just goes in for the throw. Sees the Rev shield come back out. One more throw, one more touch time.
He tried to go for the tick throw. All I'll say, we looking like we played a Fighter 6. He wanted to get the last throw to throw him off, but it's fine. Monokov still taking up the round, putting him on match point. Opening up the red blow. Blowing up Monokov's offense, trying to take the throw. Not a huge combo though.
Gets on the other side. We'll take the corner for themselves here. Bring it down. Get that fancy footwork.
This could be hit for game. This could be guess for game for for Peggy. One bad hit will send him away. Not winning the play. He's gonna need to make something shake. He has 2 bars on the table, but no hitting gear and not a lot of health to work with. His defense will have to be nice, and his offense gonna need to look better.
Yep. Manu's been playing a lot with the ball, waiting for a response on there. That may cost him here because we got ourselves in there. We got a full, like, we're just going to use one of the bars, get in the corner, make that interaction happen. Here's Cage on the same side, confirm from Manu. Doesn't clean though.
It's okay, it's fine. Monocop bringing it back in a little scrambly situation, scramble like eggs, get folded off like an omelet. Monocop taking it 3-2.
Oh, I could use an omelet right now. That sounds delicious. But the third character I was probably going to say is like probably Marco, and I'm glad to see that coming up there with Black Fighter 88 with that early on trying to snuff out the flying green machine of Supergrenas.
Flying green machine. Flying green machine. That is Monster Preecha right there. Don't get it twisted.
No zero sugar in this monster drink for sure.
This is all dry, all caffeine.
Oh, not on the projectile early on, was already jumping over, and Black Spider gets a nice little punish on top of that. Counter hit with the Koken at the very end.
They're playing a little more patient, y'all. I'm trying to see the vision, trying to get the download, but Marco's going to run all over. Put you in the corner. What's it looking like? It's very scary to fight Marco against the corner.
Yeah, very terrifying, especially when you have access to like being able to cancel out the DP. You think you're done. Nope, time to finish that out. You got like a lot of that, and you got that chop with the air rev blow, striking it down on there. No dice about it. 1 round for Black Spider.
Trying to hold that. Rena's good. Seemingly playing a little bit more slowly to get this uploaded. It seems like you're doing good, put in a little bit of damage, but you don't want to let the Marco get started.
Oh, I like the awareness from Grenas though. Like was outside of the rev blow range, from Black Spider in there. Just goes ahead and uses their own in there to take over and get that nice that combo.
Telling you, when Grenas gets started. Look at that. Look at that health deficit. Look at that health difference. When Grenas gets started, Grenas is not laying off the gas. Grenas is an animal. He's a different beast.
Yeah, doesn't have a break to their name in here. The car is questionable to insurance companies, but we got the block on there with the with Black Spider. We get the confirm, canceling out with dash in there with Rev Art. Takes it out, nice. Oh,
and you're not blocking your dome piece. Grenas putting a lot of damage on the board. The health difference is looking massive, but a good wild punch. Not to say it's going to keep it out, but this could be the momentum Grenas needs to put him back on the board. Let's see how he makes up with this one. Nice step on the throw.
Spider still has access to the Red Bull, goes ahead and uses it, gets the knockdown, gets the follow-up, the overhead, not checking the dome again, and gets the confirm, taking 1 and the lead.
He tried it. I seen it in Grenas' eyes. He tried to press a button. He tried to get greedy with it. That's why he got countered it, and that's why Black Spider going up and forward. Let's see how we figure out in game 2.
The screen tells all. That it will tell everything on that. That counter hit on there. Black Spider is going to get hit from on top of that back into the neutral. Nice little damage in here just in the start of SPG range.
Black Spider, yeah, Grenas really good at teching each other. Don't seem like they're not going to be opened up by throws just yet. But we don't need a throw to open you up when you're not blocking your dome.
Yep, going away, trying to prevent from Supergrenas from trying to get anything in there. In overheat in here, very dangerous. Yeah, if you didn't do anything, your guard crush, your guard gauge was just to go down in a moment's notice in there. Trying to stop it in there, and Black Spider showing that really good rev flow awareness in there just to shut down Supergrenas all the time.
Black Spider does not want Grenas to play any type of offense at all. It's kind of working off for him. But as I say this, Grenas seems to go on a tear. Grenas seems to lock in and maybe even get a perfect. Is looking really good. Baiting the DP out, and that's going to take it. Pretty much a perfect.
Yeah, like almost just there. And like, yeah, both rounds that Supergrenas has taken have been very strong. And like this one coming in or something, already got the knockdown and fades out the throw for Black Spider in here. You're going to get away from SPG. And that's a really important tool. Black Spider's been using that over and over again to really shut down Supergrenas on this, so you've got an advantage now.
You do have an advantage. That is not a lot of health Marco has, but barely whiffing each other's throws is going to put a lot of damage on Grenas. Oh, looking for the toss up. Barely whiffing the break of the DP, and that's going to allow Grenas to go up 1-1.
I have to say, I'm so terrified whenever I see Marco DP that I'm really hesitant to try to punish it because I know the next one's usually the second one's coming on there afterwards. So good call out from Supergrenas to just like no, I'm not afraid. This is why I'm up here.
Like that wicked DP. Actually don't care about her overhead. Nah, it's my turn now. Watch all this damage. Look at my offense. Nice tech on the throw. Double rev blowing. Healing themselves. That's a lot. That was really expensive. Grenas having almost an overheat right now.
Yeah, just a couple of blocks is all you need to get into that. Like, you're going to get a refund from this from the beginning, but get shut down pretty early by Black Spider.
With no conversion off the wild punish, maybe missing the dash. Grenas playing it back a little bit, trying to see what Black Spider wants to do. And barely whiffing that rev blow. That's going to be a lot of damage on the board, and you're overheat. You can't fight Grenas like this. You can't fight Grenas in overheat.
No, unfortunate on that because just whiffed on the really high on the air rev flow. Got thrown out of it. Got punished in there from Supergrenas over and over again. Managed to take that route back. Critical time.
Nice little hop. Getting the wild punch off the JD. A lot of damage on the board. Just barely not building the bar for Super, but it's still fine. Still fine. The health deck is still enough. Getting a DP to keep Black Spider in the corner. And going for the counter hit. Rev blow. This will take it. This is going to go up too. And you can see the monster has gotten the downvote. The beast has been unleashed.
Yeah, the beast is unleashed on here so far. Don't even have to get the monster rehab recovery drink on top of that here. We're just going right into the third match here. Supergrenas on that set point for this match in the ladder.
He's looking good for Supergrenas. He does have the momentum on his way, but not taking the throw. This could have put out his fire. Let's see how it goes. Black Spider putting on some nice offense. Playing a little bit of small city, put up some small plays. Grenas answering back with a DP.
Strike it down, rev blow in here, staying on the same side here. I like that canceling out, just like trying to just play with the minus Supergrenas with the low. Goes in there one more time, and that's going to confirm into the end of the round. Still alive.
Black Spider still showing some signs of life, getting the EX Satsu, and could have followed up with the rev blow just in case it wasn't enough. Not a huge hit from Grenas, but getting the counter hit follow-up. This will be some sizable damage on the board, and this is a good bit of life deficit from Black Spider. So we all know Marco can make this back. We all know Marco.
Using that knee all the way in the corner. Set you up. What is the game here? Gets put in the corner. The tech in there from Supergrenas to get away, but you know what? DP out of that situation.
You do not want to hold any of your pressure. Your pressure is fake. Your pressure is whack. Your outfit's whack. Oh, my fault. Uh-oh, you're bring me out. Uh-oh, you're right, Black Spider.
The Black Spider is like, hey, no, like this is a classic. I'm the all black E. I'm Karate Kid Part 2.
You know, just like Karate Kid. You know what? I don't remember Karate Kid ever doing some of these. I don't remember Karate Kid having a fireball. I'm just saying.
I mean, you know, that would be a very different movie. That would be, I would probably remember the later Karate Kid movies more if they had fireballs. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? You're right. Karate Kid 7. He unlocks the fireball kick. That's crazy.
Yeah, Karate Kid versus Street Fighter. Say it wins.
That would be a fire crossover. That would be a fire crossover.
Balls out. Hold up throw, just get the go ahead into the last third of the life bar for Black Spider here.
This is how Black Spider likes to play it out. Unless he just gets the counter in, this is what they get. Just barely putting himself in overheat. But Grenas, he's a different animal. He don't care about being in overheat. He just wants you just want to eat you for lunch.
Cancel out the fireball for the tornado in there. Trading in there. Rev blow gets the long use of the armor hit into the punish.
It's looking scary. There's going to be a lot of damage. Converting into the super.
I like that. Hold on. That's it.
Wait, you didn't even get to finish. Start your sentence.
No, like, you know, Supergrenas, like, I don't care if what the commentators are saying. I'm going to finish this right now. I'm done. I need to move on. I got to get to my bracket threshold. Taking that 3-2. It's been wild. We've had, like, 3 matches in a row that have gone to the wire.
I'm telling you, like we're doing. Even though I'm not, I'll be honest. I might not be the biggest fan of Billy. I do like watching Rogelio play.
I do like. I'm glad. I mean, Billy was definitely a little bit overturned in the like early on in the game, and people have showcased that with that. Like, has gotten a little bit of a slap on the wrist on here, but still can use that long range game just to kind of keep shut down. Continuing on with the vacuum. Nice hybrid defense from Eldon, though. Going to use the DP to get out of the situation.
Really get out of the situation. You're back to where Billy likes to be. Throwing his staff around. He finally jumps in. This is where you get to start your offense. You gotta stick on Billy and make sure he doesn't get away from you.
Hold it down there. Nothing for the rev blow. Copyling is exactly right. It was a novel in patch note. That is absolutely correct. Again with the call out. This is what I wanted to see more. Like when I was talking about like what to expect when we were seeing from the beginning to about Evo. Like at that point, like people using the hyper defense to really call out their opponent. Nice, but the level one.
Super.
Round 2.
Super to take round 1. Both of them were close. Let's be real. Both of them were close in health, and they were both in overheat. That could have been anyone's game right there.
Oh yeah.
That's just round 1.
Just round 1 here. Like the last couple matches have also gone to the limit here. Want to see more of that happening here. Get the confirm with the 2-1-4 option on there afterwards from Eldon. Punish with the they're keeping on the same side with the knockdown. Try to roll out of the way, but no dice.
Old mighty super, I seen you jumping in, twirling the staff. Go ahead, get grabbed, get in the corner. What you gonna do about my Billy? Oh, just whipping the rev blow. That's not looking good.
Yeah, you get put into the lawnmower at the very end there. First one going to go to PsicRogelio.
PsicRogelio, I'm telling you, PsicRogelio has a really good build. His Billy is like pretty much amazing. I've never seen his Billy use the same color. His Billy is always fitted out with something different.
Okay, I like that. You gotta look nice if you want to play nice. You know.
That's real. That's what I'm saying. If you're not winning the fit check in your room, you can't win in the bracket.
Yeah, you got to get that mirror selfie at first and like see it's like, yeah, I look good, and then you go out there. That confidence builds up for sure. Exactly.
The fit check is the confidence for someone telling you. I've never seen him use the same color for every bracket. Let's see how he starts off this time. Starting to throw the pull around, but Eldon trying to push forward.
A little bit of push forward here, trying to use that mid-range in there, trying to reach with the fans before Rogelio can get anything called out.
Rogelio just spinning his staff, getting rid of the fans and throwing his staff away. Really just starting to run his game.
Call it out there. I like that option. Expensive in there to use that rev art like that, but you do at least get like closer to the corner as a result here. But try to reach out the level 1 super again. This time Eldon's going to take control here. This is not going to put Rogelio out of SPG. And I'm going to put them in overheat, so I'm not sure how that's going to feel. You just got to be really good with the confirms. Right back at you, though. Both players are in overheat now.
Both players in overheat. It does look scary. Eldon will be getting out overheat first. But Rogelio could make something out of this. He doesn't need to approach. He can just throw out the staff. And it will make it a little difficult for Eldon to get in. Throwing out the rev blow, you can't do it from that fall. That's plus, you can't press on that reversal super, and that's going to take the round for Rogelio.
Yeah, definitely got really called out a lot of the options in there. Like as soon as Eldon got out of overheat, right back in there, was back in the rev blow, got punished on it from the long distance Rogelio there. Nice little like round for them for the game.
It's looking good for Rogelio, but Eldon seems to have an answer back. He seems to be coming back to life. Rogelio halfway down, but he's not out just yet. Getting some throws, putting ourselves back to the mid-screen. Gonna need to make a fight. Rev blow is looking very long. Getting pushed to the corner. Your rev going up.
Oh, we actually got a little bit last hit of the lawnmower on there. Going to get the confirm on there. Trying to use the overhead from Eldon and knows nothing for it. We're just going to get the hit, confirm, punish in there. We're 2 up already for Rogelio.
Telling you, Rogelio's nice. Telling you, Rogelio's nice. Rogelio's crazy, but I know Eldon has something in the tank. I know Eldon still has a fire under him to make something shake. He just needs to find the momentum to get started. So Rogelio's just not going to give it to him.
About to confirm with the low, going to get a full combo on top of that here. Eldon really back into getting punished, have the block, but now we're punished into the corner. Get the knockdown, try to get it on here, just goes in for the throw. Take a little bit of jump damage. Well, why not do it a second time? Still going to be an SPG. One more chance.
We have third? Oh, I feel like we could have gone for a third. But it's completely not fine for Rogelio, but Eldon finally fighting his corner. Blocking the reversal. This should be good damage on the table. Will equalize it out. Are in overheat. So it may not fare out good for you if you let Rogelio get back to neutral. Lawnmower. Going to Rekka, just spinning it all, and you're still getting pieced up.
Oh, you might get chipped out. Oh, got hit with the very end on there. Get the knockdown. Like, what was that guard crush at the very end?
It was in fact the guard crush. Your guard was broken. You just had to hold it. You could have the nicest defense in the world, but the bar says otherwise.
Yeah, indeed. I definitely heard the guard crush on there. Chat confirming on that. You get the follow in here, Rogelio on that standpoint.
By the last minute, the lawnmower. I'm gonna start calling it a lawnmower now. I've never heard it called a lawnmower.
I just like Bill, like, you know, just Billy just going with broom and cutting the grass right there, and looking like it's no problem at all. Getting the freshest rates on that grass.
The freshest rates on that grass. You're so right. Just like that, Rogelio going up. Oh, telling you Rogelio's ability was absolutely insane. He didn't seem to be panicking at all during this set.
Yeah, I had a couple times where like was going in.
Never done the ladder bracket on Paragon.
Get ready, fight.
We got the bedtime Dongwon here, like in the pajamas here.
He in the jammies. He's going to bed after this bracket. Let him make the top 8 in grand final so he can go to bed. Quick. Let me hurry this bracket up. He got his warm milk and everything.
Tell us the bedtime story on this. The rev blow going to get the knockdown off of rank. Cancels out of it with the feint in there. Just goes in for the throw. Going to keep into the corner.
Nice block on the rev blow. The Rankger trying to fight out. It seems to be working. Throwing out some rev blows now. All these rev blows working in the overheat. But he does have Dende in the corner. Not anymore!
Got it! Yep, no, the sides have definitely turned on here as we go in. We're going to keep it up. We're going to finish off with X on here. You can definitely finish the job here, but if you want to spin anything for it, you are.
Definitely gonna have to spend a little bit. Gotta spend a little cash to make a lot of money. You really need to spend it to get this round off. Oh my god, I'll start elbow. Care for this dog. You feeling confident. Then they don't want to mess with you no more.
No, confident and just ready. He's like, you know what? I don't even care about your air fireballs. I'm just gonna run under and get the punish.
So, trying to keep it simple. Rock Howard, a pretty solid character, pretty versatile at what he does. Pretty solid projectiles, some nice damage. Don Hwan, letting him know, I don't care about anything you got. Watch what I gotta do. Oh no, watch my cutscene. Look at all this damage going on the table. Going for the loot. Look at this. And get it one more, just to end it off. End it with a rev blow. Look at all that damage.
All that damage and not like during that one interaction for that after the throw on there. You're gonna have to hold it down, get the Get that chip on, and we got the confirm on top of that. Dende going to take that first one after the Dongwon International Airlines played out with the just flying, landing, flying, connecting flights all the way into the corner.
Flights all the way to the corner. I know your flyer miles are looking really good right now, Rankger. You know they are.
Get ready.
That was
flying. Flying.
Yeah, some of the routes that happen with this character, especially when we get it to work. Unfortunately, not going to get it to work there, but not going to get a clean connection for Rank to get anything else off of it.
Dropping most of the current play. We still have a sizable health lead, so it's still fine. We have the offensive, but we're looking like pretty okay for on our rev gauge. Okay, well, I could be wrong. I might be a liar. Actually, I am.
Yeah, might be. Yeah, going to be potentially going into overheat soon after if they don't die after this next interaction. There it is, the overheat. Going ahead and hitting the button here one more time. Interaction, going for the cross up.
It's looking scary for Rankger. One good hit can take him out. Just like this. Oh my God, you're just gonna do. I seen you fully jump. Why are you jumping on me? I don't care if it's my wake up. I'm gonna just shoot for anyways.
Super. Oh, this time Rock Howard or Rank is going to go ahead and use that cross up on their own. Does get a wild punish from the rising tackle, but really nothing else for it here. This time though, Dende gets the anti-air in the confirm and there, breaks in there, and we're going to see more of that massive amount of damage that we've seen earlier potentially. SPG and for Rank.
But you can't have your SPG or okay, well, I'll be quiet. My fault. I didn't even start my sentence.
No.
Yeah, all the SPG in the world, but you're still in the corner. My fault. You had a hidden gear.
Hidden gear. Dende still has access to the rev blow. Going ahead and use it to immediately get over the projectile from trying to get back to the corner. Gets hit with the rising tackle, and now have to pull up. Nice cross up again to tie things up. Actually, take the lead.
He's dead. He's gonna kill him!
Yeah, the only way to tie things up really is just kill your opponent. It's no big deal. Take the lead.
I don't need to die. You're gonna die!
Yeah!
Die up with you. I don't need to tie up with you. You're mine. You're mine. I have your name on this. I have your name on a t-shirt right now. Rankger trying to start off strong, but getting hit with the wake up DP. It's looking good for Dende. He does have a lot of momentum, even though Rankger has to fight back. But the whiff DP, this is going to be a lot of damage for Rankger. This might be how you turn the tables. You do have a lot of rev gauge stacked up against you. You can't be spending it like that anymore.
Yeah, that's true on that. Also with Dende's now out of SPG, so can't rely on that as a backup tool, as a resource. Neither can Rank though now here. He's taking full advantage on here and calls out the cancel from Dende with the Raging Storm, and they're nice.
They are nice. House looking pretty equal. Nice JD on the cross up and nice confirming a super. That's going to be match point for Dende. Just on the pixel of life too. Oh my God, he's looking nice.
Ready, fight.
Dende is looking nice and clean out there. The round start. Rankger does seem to be good at these round start situations. After that, Dende just seems to lock in for some reason. Dende just seems to lock in after these round starts, putting in almost 50% on Rankger, joining for the throw. Not taking it.
Yep, not going to take that too much longer. The rising attack can get out from here, but the empty jump into the low on here. Trying to get that block on there. Does some pretty good blocking for a little bit, but gets hit on the time in. The hard edge to get Dende back into the corner. Maybe try to get away with the SPG.
Maybe getting the double hitting SPG. You're not blocking it, but you're trying to keep Dende in the corner. But Dende is a force of nature. Wake up, jump back, JB. Keeping up, Dende don't care. We going up 3-0. That's Dende's game. That feel like a 3-0.
Round one.
I can't wait to see what Ken actually does in a real match. I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, we see red blows.
It's looking at Street Fighter 6 actually. Nothing changes.
Immediate drive-in back. This is the Ken player through and through here. Johny already working on it, but we got the 2C in there from Peggy, and they're going to get things anew.
Ken got all this? Wait a minute.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
huge DP bonus.
Given Ken the ability on like just the link rev arts together like that, it's mean. It's so mean.
This is so cool. And the DX Tatsu to take it off. Round 1 going to Johny. I can't wait to see more Ken.
Get ready.
Yeah, both players using the early, like getting SPG early on. So like once you lose that life, it is gone. You want to use it as quickly as possible. Like just go hard and fast here. Already gone for Peggy here, and we get the finish off the rev blow. Keep up, but canceling out these runs. This is peak Ken. This is like peak SFA version of Ken.
That round felt unethical to watch. That one felt unethical. Something about that round felt wrong to watch. Hey, you did run stop into just pressing buttons. This is a Ken. This is Ken if I've seen one.
Get ready. Fight.
This is just Street Fighter 6 if I've seen one.
All right. Immediately, you know what? Peggy not afraid to go ahead and use the rev flow again on top of that. This time getting some on here. Right back at you, though. Going to nearly tie up the life bars together.
But I will say, Ken does seem to be a pretty, like, rev expensive character, as you said before.
Oh, I mean, you know, millionaire wants to show off that wealth, needs to spend that money pretty early on and often just to make anything happen on there. Almost got an overheat just alone from the extra rev art extensions on there.
I mean, he's a millionaire. He gotta spend it. He has to spend it. Even if it puts him in overheat, he's gonna spend everything to make sure he got that shit.
Oh, the call
Why
out
you
with
jumping on me? Why you jumping on me?
Got the classic Shoto technique on there. Coffee brings up a really good point in the chat too, like where he has some little bit of issues with cancels on some of the right options, and because you still have access to the medium buttons, it's like SBC Chaos where you have to use like down forward on some of those medium options or onto that. You have to really kind of rethink of how you play the character on top of that. So you can. You got a little bit more options that can lead to some of the simpler options from other characters. Like right now, we're going to continue finish it off with the dive kick at the end there from Peggy to tie up the rounds.
That is a good point to be made. I didn't really think about that. It kind of did slip my mind that Ken still does have his medium mix. So it is kind of awkward. I would say awkward, I guess. It feels like you have the character Xandydiu too. But it seems like Johny's doing pretty well for himself, fighting off Dende. He's having a round of peace and getting the level 2.
Yeah, the Genrai kick going up with the overhead, going to begin things anew. But we go in 2C for Peggy here, going to begin to anew with the SPG going to get taken away here. Has a little bit of meter to work with here as we try to get Johny back to the game.
I seen it. He tried to EX Tatsu when he is a kid. He don't care about no neutral. He tried to EX Tatsu his way in. He didn't care about any type of repercussions.
I understand. I want to go on a helicopter tour as well on that. Just like go clear across the stage in my own travel spree.
And you gotta be weary. There are people in your way, and sometimes those people will in fact blow you up. You gotta follow the correct guidelines. Ken wasn't killing, and we had to take the game away from him.
Game was taken away, but not the fight here. We're going to go into the neutral jump. We're going to hold it down here, waiting to see what Peggy is going to get up to. Tried to go into for the 2C again, a little bit too far away, but Johny is the one who gets to confirm, finishing off with the red blow.
Playing some nice simple offense. Nothing too exaggerated about his spin offense. He's keeping it pretty simple. He knows what to go for. Spinning the little bar. Just realizing he gets into overheat. Pretty simple.
Round 2.
Pretty simple,
the Ken offense isn't too crazy, but the Ken neutral on the other hand, that's where it gets bananas.
Speaking of neutral, the whiff punish on the follow-up from Johny there. Doesn't get the connecting flight, unfortunately, but did get the big wild punish on there for Peggy.
True. Yeah, Peggy does seem to have more momentum than Johny. Even having the life lead going up, Johny needs to make some offense happen. That's pretty expensive, but it does send Peggy into Screw it. Send Peggy to burnout.
Yeah,
Just
Johnny
get on the screen. It's good enough.
Johnny using a lot of those Jinrai options in there to get Peggy quickly into trying to get back into a state of that, but just get the final hit at the end there just to clean it out anyway.
Get ready.
Peggy baiting up the fireball game with Johnny just to get in, and it did work out for him, but this beautiful round start from Johnny, putting Peggy in the corner, getting a nice counter hit damage, keeping it a little simple, not spending too much. Oh my god.
Yeah, didn't want to spend a whole lot of. Oh yeah, you don't even need the hidden gear, but we're going to use it anyway. We're going to showcase off that movie.
This is sick. This is awesome. You think he does this in a movie? You think he's going to do this in a new movie?
Oh y'all, the Street Fighter movie coming out? I don't know. I don't like. I don't know what to expect from that movie. Like nowadays on that for sure. We'll find out together. I kind of hope like maybe like do a couple little supers or. Maybe he brings out the hidden gear. Who knows? Who knows?
Everything I learned about that movie doesn't feel real. It can't be. It's gotta be. No, let's just get back to the match. That movie can't be real.
Oh, as someone who saw the original movie in the theaters, like I know what to expect. Anyway.
You're so right, actually.
Confirm with a 2C from Peggy. We're going to go ahead and get that follow-up on there afterwards. I like the forward roll in there. Get away from the fireball pressure from Peggy.
Nice confirms in baiting off the fireballs, getting the jump, confirm into the main grab. You are in over. Not killing just yet, but a touch per game scenario. Oh, Rain getting quick with the boss buddy. Get the Shoryurepa. What's it looking like?
Yeah, almost going for the low dodge option in the corner. Almost cost Peggy the entire round on there. Did get to confirm at the end to save that option on there, but it's too far away. Johnny was ready to punch it. Johnny's been showing time and time again. They are ready to punish those buttons if you make a mistake.
Johnny is really good at punishment. His punishment game is pretty solid. And I don't know if that's because Kid is really good at it or Johnny the player is just really solid on his punish game. And what happened?
Oh, yeah, Johnny happened. Johnny happened. Yeah, got the hits and confirmed. I think as you were saying that, like whether it was Ken and Johnny, I think it's just Johnny actually. Being able to really nice with those confirms.
Johnny's just a nice player. I found my answer. Johnny's just the better player. Johnny is the better player, not Kid. Johnny's just that nice.
We saw Peggy go all the distance last time here. It could happen again. Nice jump in. Going to get the follow-up in here. Doesn't get the follow-up DP.
No follow DP is not looking good. Johnny is pressing buttons and mashing outside the corner, making his fight out. Playing us in the mid-screen, but he does have an advantageous positioning.
Oh, I tried to go in for the 2-1-4 option in there from Peggy. Going to get punished all the way into the corner. Still has access to a full stick of butter here.
Oh, the cross up. Oh my god, the run up. With a lot of damage. Touch for game scenario. Peggy Kid bring this back 2-2. It's looking scary. You don't want to spend a lot of your game, but you're going to have to do it now. Spin the super. You're going to need to get one more touch though.
Yeah, in overheat though, you gotta make it off like honest here. Got the overhead, good blocking for Peggy, but tried to go in for the DP, whiffed on it, and Peggy was ready to strike back. It's now 2-2.
Peggy with the patience. Johnny wants to read a button press, but he just pressed DP on nothing but the air. Peggy being able to bring it back 2-2. Last game.
Round 1. Get ready. Fight. SPG.
Extremely tight on here. Finishing off with the rev blow early on. Canceling out with the going to the low. We're just testing with those low Jinrai kicks in here and stopping Peggy from getting out of the corner.
Awesome. Ken does look kind of scary, but he is a very expensive character.
Yeah, already up to 70% of that health. Hotaru, if you want to, can also be a little bit expensive on there, but you have ways like with the routes you can kind of change it around. Get a lot of refunds for using 1 or 2 red bars.
That is true, but Doesn't really matter when a Kid Master sits in your face.
Round 2.
Formerly top 1 Shoto in Street Fighter 6, making his way to the City of the Wolves and theorize this cast.
Yeah, I have a crouching medium kick, and I'm not afraid to use it.
Don't test me in my Gen Rise. Alright, I might be lying.
Oh, we got the re-stand in there from the rev flow from Peggy. Yeah, you're gonna go ahead, use that hidden gear. You've earned it here. Get that rev up, like the rev meter back down to 0, so you can use it and go back into the rev arc a little bit more.
Alright, well, you're the defense. I'm gonna keep you in the corner. I don't care about your rev low. We're gonna hold this. It's Johnny's turn to play the game now. It's looking scary.
Confirm.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What do you do? You're just gonna press out like Peggy. You're getting thrown. Oh! The run. Peggy bringing it back. Final game. Final round. This is scary.
Get ready.
Peggy taking a risk at the very end, canceling out back from the 2-1-4 C option in there, break into the DP because expecting Johnny to hit a button. Sure enough, it was. Already nearly half that life bar gone. Johnny still has SPG gauge on there. Peggy's just going to have to deal with like a good confirm and nothing else.
The Jinrai overhead is going to do a lot of damage. Now, you do have a lot of rev gauge. You can't spend too much, but Peggy doesn't have a lot of life left to work with. So whatever Peggy does, should have been got hit by a fireball.
Unfortunate on there. You're trying to set up everything else about what if fireball? What if fireball? That's always something you got to ask yourself in those situations. Oh, this is like potential top 8 even, like at this point here.
This should have been grand finals.
Oh, it could still very well be. This might actually decide who Supergrenas is doing pretty good at this point. So if one of the, if Manu loses here, I don't know what that looks like in terms of bracket if they go on the winner side, loser side. We got some really good players. Right now, though, Manu KOF with a perfect to start things off here with the Ronaldo. Wow.
Get ready.
That is a strong and perfect. To get someone, especially get someone like Supergrenas, who has been shown to just absolutely run amok when they get started. So getting a perfect on them is really intriguing.
Really good, and also we got that whiff DP on there, and you know what, we're just going to go for a kid. Maybe we're trying a couple of different things. Maybe it's something about the matchup between Ronaldo and Preecha, but right now, Manu KOF got that with a double perfect. Okay.
God, maybe we might finish this before we run out of time. Manu KOF keep playing like this, we might finish before time's up.
It could be. It could very well be.
That was quick. Game 1 already going on.
Round 1.
Oh, with the blitzkrieg on top of that.
PG.
That is crazy. Hey, lock it. You're in this lock in. We got more games we want to see. We got games we want to play. Just like that, Grin I'm starting their offense, getting the nice throw, setting up the projectile. You want to have to hold my defense. You don't have to forcing his respect.
Going for that, like the chest bump option from Manu KOF, really calling that out early on, just to keep them in the corner. Supergrenas. I like the cancel out, trying to bait out option, but the trade from Supergrenas in there, going to take control of the round, a little bit better this time around for Super.
I'm telling you, once they get started, they absolutely cannot stop. They are an unstoppable object when they get in motion. The Manu KOF seemingly might have their number. Stopping the Grenas offense early.
Change it out. There comes the rev flow into immediate just defend from Supergrenas.
Nice smack on the soccer ball. Using the bionic arm super to go through the soccer ball. It's looking pretty good for Supergrenas.
Gotta love a good projectile with vulnerability on top of that. Here's the counter hit on everything else. Still has a little bit of access to rev, but you're gonna get the knockdown. One more interaction.
Touch for game. You do not want to get hit against Supergrenas. He will make that hit count, putting you in overheat, but not his air normals just barely whiffing, allowing Manu KOF to turn the tables. Nice tech on the throw. Both sides are in overheat and not a lot of help. You have to make something shake. Who's going to get the touch?
Tornado's playing goalie. Okay, blocking the goal, trying to go in for the assist here, gets on the other side and gets a confirm, and Grenas is going to take it out, make it tie it up 1-0. Well, 1-1 rather.
Very scrambling situation. I know I see Hokutomaru recover, but their button was just a little too slow, and Grenas being able to take it off the counter. And that is scary. These players are nasty.
Yeah, no, Supergrenas nasty with it on there. Like, we got the low cross up too on there. Trying to hold back and get away, but forcing like Monokov to go in with either ball or going for the slide. Doesn't do anything of it. Get trapped with the ball.
I'm still not going that, you know. Still playing a little bit of soccer game, but health looking pretty even right now. Monokov seemingly can match the offensive power that is Supergrenas, but can he match the momentum that Grenas will have after this lead right here? Hold on, bionic arm, keep him in the corner. What's it looking like?
I'll try to call it out again, like sliding away. But that wild punish.
Barely whiffing a button. Supergrenas is gonna go up around. Supergrenas is really good at this. Once Supergrenas gets that offensive that flow, it's pretty much like for whoever their opponent is. And a nice confirm. Go ahead, he put some nice damage on the board.
Scientific lights out, going in there with the throw. Let's do it again. Second time, second verse, same as the first. And the jump and Cotw ducking on top of that. You have a little bit of a bar on that, but you don't even need that. You're going to take the lead 2-1.
2-1. Oh my god. It's looking crazy. Grenas pretty much on set. Monokov don't need to make something happen. Oh my god. Rev blows everywhere. Monokov getting the counter hit, Red Blow getting the restand. Solid pressure, what's it looking like? Keep putting Grenas in the corner. So Grenas being able to fight back with the mash. Go ahead,
Let's get away. You know what? Uses it one more time in overheat now. Gotta worry about it, especially like trying to get away from the tornadoes. That could add to that guard break eventually. Here we go. One more touch. Back it away. Trying to stay away. Get away. Play with the football. Practice your drills.
I mean, you have to practice your drills, but I don't know if I agree with putting yourself in overheat when something like this could have happened. It's not looking good. Now, Grenas isn't overheat, so. But Monokov one touch away from getting killed, not taking a throw, and that's going to do it. Match point, set point for Supergrenas. Could be the undefeatable champion.
Got the tag at the end there. Immediate use of that cross up. That was kind of like a wicked cross up. I haven't seen it like quite like with the dash in as close as it was there from Supergrenas. Call it out there. We're just like playing those drills one more time, blocking out.
Some nice JDs on every soccer floor that comes through, and when Monokov finally decides to go in, Supergrenas not being phased at all. Easily it's a hop JD. Going back to some of these kicking drills, treating Preecha like a goal, but Preecha's not having none of this. Preecha's trying to get some offense started, going through the super bionic arm that will reach up just high enough.
Oh, I love that.
Killed.
I love that super. Just like going in. It looked so mean when it like get the punch on there, just like the impact on there. And Supergrenas showcasing that to the fullest degree there. 3-1 against Monokov.
That was quick. Believe it or not, I think that Super's just bionic arm for City of the Wolf.
I mean, out here to begin your top 8 on the losing side. Here we go.
Let's begin it. On the Ronaldos. So we do have 2 Ronaldos in our bracket. A little bit of a duplication, but it's fine. Let's see if Kula can make it out. Maybe we can get a Ronaldo mirror.
The potential is on there, but we also, this is a matchup I don't expect to see a lot of times. Eldon showcasing a little bit with the, really lost the match we saw on stream on there, but was doing some really nice work with his defense. High defense to really shut down some of the play against their opponent. And Mai has a lot of tools to make that happen. Right now we're not seeing them though because football is happening on the screen.
Big fans of football on the screen. Big fans. See the Ronaldo kicking up the ball. What are you gonna do? You gotta hold all that pressure. Soccer Ball's going to do a lot of damage. And you just have to be wary of whatever he can do.
Patosa in the EX version does not come out to play the Red Blow, but we're going in. We're getting the knockdown on that into the corner once again for Kula.
This Soccer Ball is just kind of playing neutral for Kula. Like, Kula doesn't need to make too many risky approaches. He has the Soccer Ball. For one bad mistake, it is gonna get popped straight into the hitting gear. No risky combos needed.
Going in right into the classic costume for the hitting gear here. Big damage in here. You're still going to have SPG. You're still going to have like a chance to really kind of turn things around. And you're back at that distance where Ronaldo really works, like, especially when you're playing the ball.
Very much so. But between the juggling the ball, sniping you out with the soccer ball, and just popping up the red blow. It's still my turn. Full ball soccer ball. That's a point. That's a point on the board for Ronaldo. Game 1 for Kula.
I love how like Ronaldo just comes up and just like, it's like, what did you think of that outfit?
He wants a viewer response.
Yeah, it's like, what do you, the viewer at home, think about this matchup?
And how does this matchup make you feel, viewer at home?
Kula, our psychiatrist here, telling us how we feel on that. But meanwhile, Eldon is responding with aggressive therapy right back, saying, like, using actions as words as we go into the corner here. We're going to continue. This keeps on going.
Oh my god, that loss did not make Eldon feel good. Eldon trying to keep the offensive going, but Kula answering right back. It's time to get back to soccer. I know we all enjoyed that game of soccer last time, so let's keep playing. We still have more points this whole.
Actually got a little bit of a clip on the other side as they dive in there. We are stuck in OP. Almost got a big wild punish on Kula's side there. Unfortunately, was out of the way for Eldon.
Just barely out the way, but just getting out-poked by the soccer ball. All these soccer balls is adding up between the chip damage and everything, but a nice throw is going to take the round for Eldon.
Really wise to go ahead and use the heavy version of that to break out in there, set up a mix opportunity, goes in for the throw because that's all the damage you need to get around on their side.
That is true. Now you still have to be worried of these soccer balls in neutral. Not only will they get rid of your fans, you can just jump up, something like that, get a soccer ball snipe, and you don't need to be scared in neutral against Ronaldo, but Eldon just rushing in. Does not fear no type of soccer balls. He does not fear any soccer player. Getting the cross up JB, he's running his offensive.
Big counter hit on top of that, but you know what? Rolling with the DP, the multiple hit, keeping Kula in the corner. Still with the knockdown on here. A little bit of opportunity with the 2A in there from Eldon, but we're going to go ahead with the throw back into neutral.
Going to bring it back to neutral now. Kula and in turn Ronaldo really does seem to be enjoying playing in neutral. The soccer balls just kind of play it for him. Don't have to be too risky, forcing the opponent to approach. And when they take a risk like this, you get to blow them up for it. That's going to take it. Round 1, round 2 going to Kula. Sending soccer ball to him. That's got it. You know what? That might be a yellow card, low key.
Definitely. The ref wasn't looking though. It's okay. It's okay.
Ref wasn't looking.
Yeah. Ref's been paid off. It's all good.
Ref has been paid off. Ref's been paid off by season 2 of City of
Eldon has been caught a couple of times with the rev flow, which is it has a unique arc in there as you go into the air from Mai. First time with getting knocked down with the ball. Second time getting just fully whip punished in there from Kula, and that's been costing a lot of rounds.
Very much so, but it doesn't seem to phase Eldon too much. Finally, having Kula in the corner and putting on some nasty damage, going to overheat just to spin the hitting gear, resetting your entire rev game, and putting on some nasty damage on Kula.
Yeah, it goes by to that SPG
too. This could put Kula in a guess for game scenario. One bad hit, and that could be round game 2 going to Eldon. Kula playing a bit more with the soccer ball. Just practicing out our soccer trips, just practicing out our drips. Eldon trying to figure out a way to approach.
Go ahead and get a little bit of extra like a bar from the jump spin. Hold it down, but we go into C, going to get the confirm Eldon was looking for, and now we got ourselves a tied game.
1-1. This is an amazing sign for our top team. This is amazing sense, Paragon.
Round 1.
Yeah,
Get
absolutely.
ready.
Gotta say you are correct on that. Just like with our ladder too, this is first and free all the way down. So you're gonna get more matches, more gameplay in here, and it's all gonna be very exciting.
Very exciting. With the DP, with it as a reversal, Kula starting to get their turn of running their offense. Now, jumping into the corner, allowing Eldon to have it, but it didn't really matter in Kula's favor actually. Kula don't care.
Got Cotw going to go ahead and get the straight on there. I like the idea, trying to avoid the football in there with the dive, and unfortunately going to get punished from Kula. Significant chunk of damage back into like dangerous territory.
Oh my god, the normal evasion to catch out the air dive. That was nasty. Go ahead, put his 4 up to Kula. Oh, I'm lying actually. Wait a minute. Eldon might be able to bring this back. Pixel of health, not a lot of. Okay.
Alright, yeah. Yep. I like the drive. I like the drive there. The commentator curse almost happened on there, but you know what? Kula's like, you know what? I'm gonna do you a favor, Ghetto Stage. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make the original path happen.
Bring it back. Bring it back to our original script.
Timeline restored.
Timeline restored. Back to play neutral air soccer balls. Go ahead, throw it into the corner. Not a reversal DP. Good break. But this is gonna be huge damage with the counter hit. Soccer balls going everywhere. Just getting thrown up and down. Go ahead, hold my soccer ball. You're not catching it.
No, I'm with mine. I would not catch that either. I get it on there. Oh, big hit on there. Going to be able to continue. You do have access. You know what? Doesn't even matter on the overheat. You got that one more touch is all you need. And Kula going to get into 2-1 here, trying to work on that set point.
Set point. Oh my god. You know, Ronaldo does look kind of fun. Ronaldo does look pretty entertaining.
A lot of the set play of like being able to play have these unique interactions with the ball. They're really cool to see on there. Oh, getting caught with the DP again on there, multi-hits.
I do like the vision that SNK took of just taking like, I don't want to say generic soccer player because he's like the best in the world. He's a world-class soccer player. And I like that they took the vision with him and instead of making like just a generic soccer moveset, they allowed him to juggle the soccer balls and then visualize the kid around that. I think that's a really fun design.
Yeah, if anything about SNK with like their use of guest characters, both in this game and the Sam show when they've had them, like they've been really interesting and really put a lot of thought to it. I was like Warden and Sam show, like that really plays like a For Honor character in that case here, and sure enough,
I always forget he's in that game.
Yeah, just surprise! Oh, another counter hit!
And what a surprise that was too! What a surprise! Surprises everywhere actually. Warden didn't say. How did I even let that one happen? That's crazy.
Yeah, I get like that happened a couple of times now where like the final hit on that got a big counter hit and Kula's able to get on that. Oh, try to like kind of sneak up and like just use the ball as a distraction, and Eldon was having none of it. Got in there with the neutral jump with the fan, and we're back into it trying to deal with it. SPG for Eldon. Has a full bar here, could have access to hitting gear on the right touch. Maybe this is it. We're revving up. We're pretty high on that, but we're just going to use one of those gears, get a little bit of the refund, and check out with the hop.
Give him the hop. Look at the corner carry. This sequence, bringing them fully to the corner and being able to take it round a piece for both. Kula's still on set point, so Kula could take this out. Sending Eldon back home, which he should already be.
Home or wherever the internet is good, hopefully, on that. But we go in, we get the call with the DP from Ronaldo, from Kula. But we try to do it again, this time getting called out with the air-to-air from Eldon.
With a nice backdash from the DP to bait it out. This is going to be huge damage. It's looking scary. Eldon pretty much a game of a touch away from death. Corner needs to make something shake. Nice DP out of the corner. What do you do with this Eldon?
Hold it down here. Trying to use some of the longer buttons in there, the longer flow buttons from Mai to try to see about like baiting out, maybe on a baiting out an approach here. Try to get the touch. There we go, but nothing else for it. Just got the cartwheel.
Next, we're going to break the cartwheel. Playing in the mid screen, breaking a lot of cartwheels. I didn't know. Well, I figured Mai would be this athletic, but I didn't know You can do all that now, Mai.
Oh, yeah.
Like this, but no confirms. Putting Ronaldo in overheat. A little bit of SPG to work with.
Cartwheel into the break. We're doing it again. This time holding down the block, forcing out the super on here, and we may be going into a final round technically with that full meter used on the 2 stars to knock it out 2-2 now.
2-2 final game. I told you this top 8 was gonna be something to remember.
Round 1.
And you would be right, gonna say here, we're going all the way there, continuing in the Howard estate as Kula tries to get on the approach in here. Probably getting a little bit wise to the cartwheel breaks from Eldon.
Should be adapting to it now. Eldon did do a lot of those last, so it should be fresh in Kula's brain, and solution should be being figured out as we speak. Yeah. Playing pretty defensive, trying to find the hit. People are getting the counter hit, but no follow up off the ball. See, this is a meaty slide.
Oh, use the air rev blow, just going in, like realizing that Kula's going to find a way to approach, just uses another rev blow. You want to be a little bit expensive, but still has a little bit of meter building up in the SPG area.
Going back to throwing the soccer balls around. This is where Kula likes to be. This gives time to Kula to think about a game plan and how we're going to approach this next situation when we get into it. Like this, nice overhead into a red blow, keeping it short but simple.
Oh, they're getting the far confirmed, but nothing more. We're just getting the bear touch. We are just like getting it, and Kula's getting the whole buffet once again. Set point.
Set point again for Kula. Kula needs to figure out a way to wrap this up before Eldon gets that last fire lit under him to make this sprint.
Oh, Cotw gets cleanly jumped over by Kula. We'll get the punch on there, but the DP comes right back out. Here comes Eldon, the Ciber, going to doing the big damage. Here's one of those meters, the beginning of SCG. Good opportunity if you get that other reaction to get away, but not if Kula has anything to say about it.
Not at all. But giving a chance for Kula to fight out of the corner. Neutral just looking interesting, looking scary. Can't dive in on Kula. Kula really has been pretty solid at getting his own anti.
Down.
Just out.
Oh my
ball. Playing the neutral for me. See, just like that. Ball played neutral for you. Got the throw. Caught the jump with the slide. And that's going to be Kula going up 3-2 and progressing on in your loser's bracket, sending Eldon to bed. Night.
Good night, sweet Mai on that. Eldon the Ciber with a great run here with like.
Think about it.
Yeah, keep your enemies close, your friends, maybe just behind your back cheering you on in this case here, but it's going to be Johny on Manu beginning things off once again.
Going with the simple gen ride into Rebel. But Manu not holding any of that Ken pressure. And nice low evasion. Those follows does a crazy damage from Johny, but it was pretty expensive.
Ooh, actually got a really nice clean jump in for Johny, but nothing for it. At least got into the corner, but we're already getting back forward, back into ball territory for Manu.
We're just balling. I know soccer players are balling like this.
And we are bringing the ball back into style.
Trying to get some nasty. Tried to mash on the Ken, but the Ken's already in the air, getting the cross up air roll, taking it. John gets the first round.
That's a wild with the break on there, okay.
Double slide. Allowing him to get into the corner. Uh-oh. I don't want to hold any more of that gen ride. Please get me out of the rev blow. Pushing him to the mid screen. Johny has answers for that. Getting a simple combo there is not enough for Manu.
Yeah, already jumping over the DP from Johny. He's a little bit of a punish on here. But Johny tried to convert out an SPG against Manu. It unfortunately overheated before they could complete the combo in here. And that's going to turn things around for Manu just to take a round for themselves, tying up the round count.
Final round.
I feel like Johny really wanted to go into another EX, but didn't realize that he was just going to go. He just overheated himself. So that's why no conversion. That's what cost him the round.
Yeah, super easy to do, especially what we were talking about earlier during the ladder, where Ken is rev hungry. Like wants to spend as much of that meter as possible to convert that damage, and you are limiting yourself if you don't do that.
Like there you go. You need to take a lot of damage.
Whoa!
With a nice low evasion.
Yeah, got the low, like the low dodge punish on top of that from the rev. What an answer!
Answer clear and simple. With the nice footsie button, Mr. Ken Master going up a game, and Johny looking nice.
Is that the button on there? Just like you just hit it like that, just does all the footsies for you. Just like one big soundball button footsies.
Oh my footsies button. Hold down the neutral for me as I match go forward.
Well, I might have to make that controller. Might have to make that happen.
You gotta find it. You didn't mash it. That's it.
Okay, goes with the overhead can ride kick, but you know what? DP out of the way, get back into ball territory.
Now, next thing Philly talked about, but Finn does have a fireball, but I don't know if Johny wants to use it to contest Monokov. Monokov is a pretty aggressive player, so he's not going to throw the soccer ball for too long.
Like
this does give Johny a chance to make his way in. Getting the Jinrai's fireball into the quarter, but he's already Repla. Level 1 just enough to take it out.
Yeah, didn't want to really risk it beyond that. Like, was going to be an overheat if they wanted to get that one interaction. And you know, Manu has been able to take full force of that life bar back.
That is true. Manu has been seen. It is known like once they get the offensive started, they can't really turn the tables on you. So you don't want to let Manu get a start, especially when you have the lead. Nice reaction on the rev blow, and that should be able to take it. That will take it.
Absolutely.
Clean around him. Getting a perfect on the board. Go ahead and get my Jinrai kicks going.
Yeah, looking pretty sharp on there. 2 up against Manu. Up.
Get ready. Fight.
You might not be seeing Ronaldo mirror. I see that Johny just has the number of Monokov. Monokov just can't adapt to whatever Ken's doing. No, I get it. Ken's still, I wouldn't say a new character, but still the newest character, so maybe not the greatest matchup knowledge. And it might be showing today, but Monokov saying he don't care. He's still trying to run his game plan. But Johny just with the excellent Ken button, really. No other words to use.
Yeah, Manu was able to get away with go with the overhead option in there, like following up where Johny likes to go in for those checks with like crouching medium kick and like other buttons, but was able to take that round as a result on there. We're holding it down. We're back into ball steel. We're going in with the red blow. We're going to get that resend on top of that combo city for Johny.
That is expensive. Good thing you got your hidden gear up. Good thing you got your hidden gear. Watch by cutscene. It's going to be just about 50%. You're looking worse for wear. It's not looking good for you.
Yeah,
get up one of my DP.
Make sure you take that rev meter to the car wash. Get it clean. Make it ready. This is looking really good for Johny right now. And had just enough on the follow-up at the end to take a round into set point.
Set point for Johny. It is looking... Johnny's just looking good right now. Johnny's looking great right now.
Looking good. Trying to reach out against Manu, but like kind of basically keeping the distance in here. Wanting to go in and play the drills. Keep you guessing. Nice just defense there with the follow-up. Time to jam right too low.
Might be a little too aggressive for his own goal.
Oh, I like that the Hadokens with Ken in this game. You can actually like really see the hands of the Hadokens and fireball. Yeah, like.
Now Manu does have just barely enough for an SPG, or still barely an SPG. So he does have at least a few red blows on top. Well, not anymore. getting clipped, but he's in overheat, so no conversion with any more rev moves. But getting the throw, Pixel on life.
Got in there with the crouching A on there. Just get the punish on there. That's going to be all for Johny. 3-0 to move on, like onto loser quarterfinals. Like kind of a little bit different from what we've seen from some of these more recent brackets for sure.
It is true. It is true. Really hoping tomorrow's you've seen today.
Yeah, and also, yeah, Khalil in the chat also saying Black Spider did beat him in Game 5 and won the ladder. So this is kind of a run back from that part here. Wondering if Robert has anything to say about this. We're back on winner's side here. So whoever wins is going to be moving on to winners finals. Whoever loses is going to be winning against one of our opponents in quarterfinals.
Even when we're not watching, we're still winning the game. This is awesome. I love this. Even when we're not sure we're going to game 5, and that's going to be taking round 1. Pretty convincingly, really.
Get ready. Fight PT.
Pretty convincingly, Robert taking round 1.
Oh, but
Black Spider has any callbacks.
Yeah, but we blocked the beginning of the rev flow in there. Black Spider going to get things started on here. Try to check in there, but you know what? I have access to the super. Might as well use that invincibility to get the punish on here. But Black Spider not going to stop in the tirade.
Not at all. Robert, he's kind of running it. Nice rev blow just to catch him. He knew he was going to try to stop the rev blow just to make sure he covered most of his options.
Black Spider's been going in for the overhead of the matches that we've seen to great effect, especially in the corner. The head dome has not been protected like you were saying earlier, Ghetto Sage, but now we're tied up. Overheat for both, and we get caught with a Hokuto Shoken! Get that knockdown.
Do not jump over that. You might be a ninja, you can't jump over that one.
Between that and the power dunk from Terry, I want to jump over them so bad, and I know I can't, but I keep doing it anyway.
Ooh, you might not never jump over the Marco Fireball, but definitely Robert. Yeah, Hokutomaru's little itty super. But Robert does have an answer back, putting Black Spider in the corner.
We find the last little bit of SPG from Robert. Already going in. I like that, using the momentum of the rev flow just to get a little bit of extra distance. Going to get a punish on top of things here into the hidden gear. Get that knockdown.
That super did so much damage. I really do like Marco Super, but it might not be enough. Robert does have a pixel of life, and Black Spider is able to close it out. Robert could have made something back though. One good hit from Hokutomaru could have been game deciding right there.
100% on there. Like, it was some really nice play and like just positioning in there at the end. Black Spider was able to take full advantage of it. But this is what Robert needs. Counter hit early on, going to be able to convert on that, get a little bit of extra push in there, but the Black Spider says no with the DP.
Don't want to hold it, but you're going to have to hold this 2C. Don't punish. Put him in the corner, but Black Spider rolling out. Robert's turn to be in the corner. You're going to have to hold my pressure now. Watch this.
Have to deal with it. Already still has access to the rev blow on there afterwards. Going to get the knockdown. Blocks on the super from Robert. And Black Spider's got a strong round in their favor.
Strong round. And looking really good for Black Spider. You might not even see a game. You might not even see a 2-2 scenario. Black Spider.
Only one way to find out for sure on that. Here we go. Overhead. Check the zone.
Oh my god, just press the button. You don't get pieced up. You're getting hit by the EX Tatsu. Every overhead is just landing. Ever reliable overhead.
Rubber keeps it a little bit simple. Cancels out. Trying to hold it down there, but the counter hit on there. Overheat saves just in the nick of time in there, so Black Spider's not able to do a really good conversion on here, but we get that call out with the super DP. Stay down on the ground. That's my match to win. It's 2-up for Black Spider.
We are canceling our fights with Air Hokutomaru. It's only air. Shot down like a flat cannon. Hokutomaru down.
Round one.
Marco up. Marco Structure on the rise right now. Black Spider up to kick. He could convincingly take this to take a 3-0 right here.
We've seen Robert time and time again pull it back at the brink of defeat here. Get the guard cancel out of there but not stopping Black Spider 88 Tirade.
Ronaldo is such a scary character on offense. What do you really do? Nothing seems like a good option.
Dude fought a bear and made it join the dojo. It's like, I don't know at that point.
I might not know, but Robert seems to have gotten it. Taking one reversal and making it a convincing comeback against Black Spider. This could be the momentum. Could be the momentum shift. Maybe it's time, Robert. Nice counter from Black Spider. Put him in the corner.
Yeah, doubles up on the rev flow in here. Black Spider is in SPG. Calls out early on invincibility of the level 1 in here, but right back uses a safe jump to call out the DP that Black Spider used a bit earlier, but not a really big punish on there. Just happened to get the interaction afterwards to take the round back. It's now 2-1, Robert, though.
I'm telling you, Robert might finally have the download on Black Spider. Going immediately into the next game. Don't need no time to think about it. Nah, I know what I need. Now it's over for you, Black Spider. The download complete. Get on my airspace. Might not be able to convert off the airhead, but still might be good for Robert. Yes, with a rescan rev flow, it's looking solid. Put some good games on the table.
Yeah, got the stagger on there after on the rev flow early on here, and now we're pulling out the rev flow from Black Spider in here. Going to take away the SPG. The empty low here, testing it out. What we know from Robert in times past before here, the Shuriken calling you down from the sky. You were doing something, you did not have time to just defend. Take that round for Robert.
I feel like Robert heard me say we might not get a decide to lock in. You know what?
So. Yeah.
Our reverse psychology works.
You just wanted more matches. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Clever. My game extending mind control, I think. Robert locked in right now. Oh yeah, we're
okay, Robert, not like this.
Time and time again, has been really calling it out there. Extends it with the rev blow. This connects. Wow, okay. All right.
That's so cool, actually. Wait, that's so sick. That might kill it.
Not quite. Not quite. But in a really good position, you just see that throw in there, bring out the headbutt.
That was a sick routing. That was sick routing, though.
Get ready.
That was sick routing. Love to see it. Set point for Black Spider. Robert doesn't need to make something out of this. A nice counter hit on the. This could be the momentum. Cross up, but no follow up.
Checking out with the delay. Has a cross up on the other side, but this time to confirm from Robert. We're going to go ahead, end it with the rev flow in here. Try to keep it on the same side. Bait out the DP from Black Spider on here. Has a little bit of meter to work with. Doesn't even need it. Just goes in for the elbow on there afterwards. And I think that was a perfect. And you know what? Ghetto Sage, you're getting your wish. We got 2-2 now.
I'm telling you, bro. My mind control works. It's all going according to my script right now.
I need you to book my next wrestling promotion. I swear.
I got you, bro. I got you. My script writing is fire. My script writing is fire. Black Spider trying to run some nasty offense with Robert not being able to do anything in this corner against the Marco, getting countered. Your dome's getting opened up. You can't jump. Black Spider get over you, but the overhead killing Robert. Perfect game for Black Spider. Set point again.
Oh, Spider just wanted to cut a promo right there. Just making sure it's like, I'm not out of it yet. You're the one out of it.
Yes. Black Spider looking really good. He wants to back Robert up against the corner. That's what Robert not allowing him to do it. Fighting away, putting him in the mid-screen with the super games. That's a lot of games on the board.
Go ahead, get the headbutt in there. Right back. Oh, we're checking on it, but we don't get anything for it afterwards. The crouch C from Robert. Going to get a confirm on here. You don't have enough meter to like level 1. Can you kill though? No, you got one more interaction.
One more simple interaction. Keep Keep it to the chip damage. Going to the final. Damn, we're in the final game, final round already?
Final round. This is how I want to begin the winner side of things. Absolutely here. Meeting up in the air, though. Robert's going to get the first attack on here. Chat into the empty low, and here kind of keep you guessing and get the wild punish from the crouching C and begin things anew. Going to take Black Spider out of SPG with that super here and going to be left in a very good position.
Huge momentum shift for Robert. He needs to throw up the DP, throw it up in the air, toss it up, see if God catches it. God let it whip back on the ground. Robert going up 3-2, sending Black Spider to fight Kula.
Black Spider reached up to touch the stars and only had to come back.
And it's always whoever gets that first hit and can maintain double win. And just like that, might as well put a round on the board for Supergrenas. Unless Rogelio has some counterplay, Supergrenas is getting that point.
Looking for it. Both players had the SPG pretty early on in here, like working on the perfect from Super.
Telling you, bro, Grenas might get this round. It is looking pretty good. Nice evasion, trying to get away from the Red Bull and putting Supergrenas in. I could be a liar now. Wait a minute. Rogelio got a comeback factor? That's new to me.
Yeah, using the mini hit that ViolentKain gets off that with the blade, the cane on there. Going to get the knockdown. We're tying things up little by little here. Hold it down. Try to use a little bit of the reach on there just to get back, but Rogelio is just happy to call back. But we got a clean cut jump in, and Supergrenas only needs a couple hits to make the dream work.
Round 2.
These players will really go back and forth with each other every. This is when I expect to go to final round. They really like going back and forth with each other.
Another low dodge early on there. Does get confirmed afterwards on it. Let me get Grenas still in SPG, but just barely. A couple of chips is all you need to get that, take that potential away here. You might, Super may take that to full advantage.
Amazing low evasion from Supergrenas. They call it the Red Blow. And this one is mount a good offense.
Hit his gear. Hit his gear, yeah.
Yep, hit barely within the SPG. Give him his hitting gear. Reset my rep gauge back to 0. You might shoot that.
And that is 100% the reason why you want to make sure they get out of SCBG immediately. Even using it at the very end just to showcase, I'm still here, I'm still in it. I'm going to take that match for myself.
Round 1.
Supergrenas going up 8 points. Now I do want to see Rogelio make some adaptations here. I know Rogelio has it, but Supergrenas is just a monster, like a different monster. So Rogelio's gonna have to tame a monster of a beast if he can make get a game.
He ties it down there. The finishes off the confirm. Back into neutral here. Doesn't finish off the wreck there. Just going to get a little bit of punish for Rogelio.
Looking really good for Supergrenas right now. Health lead and back to Rogelio in the corner. But the side switch putting Supergrenas in the corner and the health lead. Luke lost it all in one interaction. It's not looking too good, but the nice JDs fighting the back outside of the corner with the Rekka. This could be it. Go ahead, Sid. Go ahead, send it to the next round.
Bam, 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 on all the way. Didn't even have to worry about overheat afterwards. Had enough damage to make it work out here. Round 2.
These are two excellent players. These are two amazing players. Spectacular.
Rogelio,
I was crazy about them.
Yeah, Rogelio's been using that low dodge quite a bit, especially calling out like a lot of these reach jump-ins. And again, has the confirm already, breaking out. Going to get the pull away and get push away. Try to get the approach in there with the low, and the Supergrenas no DP.
Nope, DP. Now, it is looking, well, not neutral anymore. Grenas getting the offensive, and it's time to see a big chunk of your health bar go to waste. You have all this health bar, you finna get taxed. Looking like a deductible.
Yeah, looking like an extra large funnel. Getting all the liquid out of there, on there. We may be donating some blood.
Oh my god, the beautiful dash forward off the air spin. It's not looking good. You're gonna have to hold my level 2 Bionic Arm Super. Hold this. I'm going up 2 games. You're not getting nothing, Rogelio.
Yo, you ever just getting like punched in the face by a scientist?
You know what? Can't say I have, and I also don't want to. I don't think I want to.
No, not especially not Preecha here on there, but we got the stagger.
Oh my god. If the scientist is doing this, I do not want to get it. Oh my god, and the hop over the throw.
I'm part of that advisory board at that point. It's like, you know what? Anything you say, sure. Yeah, please don't hurt me.
Please don't hurt me. I've seen what you could get tornadoes with your bro. That's not even humanly possible. Please don't hurt me.
Okay, the trade on the long range. Okay.
And just using the red blows at every opportunity. It seems like Supergrenas has gotten just like a Zenkai boost, while Rogelio is just playing at base form.
Yeah, really the only thing that Rogelio's been able to get started was anything from a low dodge on there, and even like trying to approach it below to get some extra damage. Now we got a chance here. We got the stagger on the air rev flow. So we're gonna get
this could be what he needs.
Throw into the back turn. Nice backdash on here. We're gonna get punished on there, and there's another confirmed for you.
It's looking good. Supergrenas looks offensive. It is set point. One good hit could do it. You cannot get hit, Rogelio. With a nice JD. Building some health and some rev gauge back. Rogelio cannot take another hit from Supergrenas. He will confirm it at level 2 and end it off 3-0.
Easy enough to happen on that. Gets in. It puts it's a little bit of better option, but here it comes. Bionic Arm!
I have no words. My mouth actually dropped. I'm not gonna, I had to shut up. My mouth actually dropped. I wasn't.
You
I
know,
was not prepared.
What good is the world when you just have a bionic arm just throw halfway across the screen and just punch her to the stage?
Get ready.
Let's see what the round start looks like. You can tell a player. You can tell a lot of player by their. Starting off with the soccer ball.
Try to go into a slide early on. Gets the counter hit for Black Spider in there, but we're already right back into it, trying to test it out there. Kula with a really nice defense on here, hoping to get away from the barrage of DPs and tokens from Black Spider.
Black Spider really likes to play the offense, but Kula, same location on the defense, but still getting opened up by everything else. Black Spider has the offense.
Oh, and you got the Rev Art extension on top of that from the anti-air from Kula. The SPGs are going to have it on it. Black Spider overheated themselves really early on in that match and paying for it now.
Very much okay for it, but health is well, I was going to say that health is looking pretty equal, and then I watched the DP get blocked, and suddenly Kula's up around.
Just take a trip to the Hallmark Get Well section for that round for sure at the end there. It comes at a moment's notice.
At a moment's notice, just like the Ronaldo DP. I know he's not doing that one on the show. That's gotta be illegal. It's gotta be a red card, bro. That looks like it hurts.
It absolutely does. Using the red ball in there to get the extension on top of it here. Been a little bit of bar. Black Spider has a full stick of butter to work with here. Going to call out the first soccer ball with the Coke hit and get to confirm into it. Going to use a little bit of that to tie up and actually get the lead in life.
I'm telling you, that overhead got it like a... No one blocks it.
Most dangerous move in the game. That is like, that's what it feels like when Black Spider throws it out.
In a game where everyone's throwing energy projectiles, you have Vox Reaper, you have Kain, you have Marco who has his elbow, and somehow that's the most deadly move in this franchise.
Just one steely elbow is all you need on top of that hit. Oh, actually was too far away to go with the rev blow. Black Spider just waited it out, got a full punish. Kula still has a little bit of the SPG game on here. Going to get the confirm.
Big super damage on the table. Kula going back to playing some neutral. Kula seemed to be a little more... Well, alright, take that back. He's not a little more offensive. Backing away from the Marco, making sure Black Spider has to approach him. The far out overhead from no setup whatsoever.
Yeah.
That overhead is nasty.
A little too far away to combo, but looks pretty good on there. And we get to try to punish out the ball on there afterwards. And this time, Kula leaves the red ball dancing in the, I was about to say palm of the foot, but that makes no sense whatsoever there. But just leaves it dancing, dribbling out there, and Black Spider runs right into it.
Round 1.
Got him. Caught him looking, wanted him to jump, expected him to kick the ball again, but nah. We're just juggling around here, you know, gotta practice it against the next game for Madrid. Nice defense coming out from Kula, expecting the ball, but getting it deep blocked. Watch all this damage, shredding his life bar. He don't want to hold none of it. What the ref low, just out of range.
AJ Styles, he don't want none on that. We're going in, trying to test one. Crouch in the throat. There's that overhead again.
I've never seen a more effective overhead in any other fighting game, I promise.
Black Spider is just with it on that, like one with that overhead elbow. Got the throw at the end there, taking a round for themselves.
The way Black Spider been throwing out these overheads, this is the Nerf version of the overhead. You forget this overhead has been nerfed before.
Yeah, yeah. It's still there, still waiting for you.
You caught the jump with the DP super. Get out of my air. Where do you think you're going?
Kula's been a little bit aggressive with the red flow in there, try to continue with their turn, like maybe back on their side, be a little bit more oppressive. And Black Spider was like, no, I'm just going to get that super DP out of the way here. Unfortunately, now an overheat, going to take big damage from this here as the meter to make this an ender.
And it really killed. That did a lot of damage. That was a pretty optimal. Did a lot of damage. And we're going to tie up this point. Game 2 could be going to Kula unless Black Spider has something to say about it.
Like the tech in there and actually threw out the ball early on there. Black Spider was already up in the air. So going to go ahead and get the punch on there. And then we go. That was all goodbye to the middle part of your life bar. It's just gone.
No more SPG for you. We do not want you in SPG anymore. Good throw. They're looking like jumping over the 2-3, but you're getting DP'd. We're just throwing. Orange health in the both of y'all. One good touch can do it. What's it look like? Pressure on my slide, throwing up the soccer ball. I'm going up 2 because I'm Ronaldo. I'm world class. What are you? You just run a dojo. You a nobody.
Round 1. Get ready.
Wow, Kula saying all of that with the disc and kicks on there, and we're still saying more on top of that.
God, he's cool as got a disrespectful. Now see the whip button? Oh my god, this might be the quickest round we've had. With the block DP. Oh my god, Kula set him down. Kula set him down.
Yo, that was 11 seconds on the clock. It just like dwindled down.
Get ready.
That's it. That's that point for Kula up here. Black Spider's got a long way to climb up here, but these counter hits are saying otherwise.
Black Spider, your dojo need to get evicted right now.
Ronaldo's in there taking some dojo signs here.
Marshall, your dojo needs to get put away right now. She look fit.
Not the Yuri Fitness Center, no.
Nah, you gotta get. Apparently, we gotta get rid of it. That's what Kula was saying. Easy 3. Oh my god. I didn't even feel like a 3.
Man, that last little desperate attack on there, like realizing that Kula's been pressing a lot of buttons, was just like was trying to get involved. Like,
Round.
Well, let's get to this match. Virgilio versus Johny. This is ViolentKain versus this kid.
Here we go, early on. Trying to use the command normal actually to try to approach it a little bit closer, and Johny is having none of it.
It seems like Johnny's finally finna start his turn with the counter hit red blow. Virgilio's getting a nice game on the board against Johny. This will hurt a lot.
Sure, you can get out of my face.
Don't get here doing the same thing I did again. You know why? Because you're a bum in your game and you're a bum in this game too.
Oh, but like, you know, that is exactly what Billy would say too. That is definitely in character. Calling that out early on. like that's nothing out the projectiles pretty early on. He's ready at a moment's notice. But the final Tatsu hit with a massive counter hit, and Johny is going to take away half that life bar.
Possible way, that's really cool actually.
That is amazing on that.
I didn't think Tatsu counter hit would launch like that. That's actually really cool. I'll mess with that heavy.
I didn't realize it was going to happen so late on the final hit there, like trying to call out on against Rogelio. So really good awareness of Johnny take hold of that.
Absolutely, equalizing the rounds up. Seems like Johnny did not. Seems like Johnny wants to take it to the corner. Let's run some of this Ken mix. No way that anti-air. That bike.
That anti-air. Like I saw it with our own two eyes together on that, and we got a KO with Johnny taking that over Rogelio the first match.
This really is Ken Masters. I forgot. He still got the ignorant buddy. That should not have anti-air. I do not anti-air. But what do I know? I don't got money and I don't practice on top of Ciber.
I mean, Masters is showcasing that work on that. That shows also why Johnny's been going for that button quite a lot in the corner, even to that mid-range, because it's so good at converting from that distance on here. But Rogelio going to go ahead, get a nice little confirm right back on there, and have to force back after Johnny's rep low.
No, Johnny still fighting back, DPing anytime Rogelio wants to get close to him. He seems pretty comfortable trying to get around his stab. So maybe he's okay fighting Rogelio with his ability, but he still needs to find a way to get in. Rogelio's just not going to give it to him.
Nope, not yet. Not yet, indeed. Kind of similar to what we were seeing before. Got the strike down with the low on there. A lot of denial of it, and that kid with the air Tatsu at the very end.
Oh my God! You know what? I truly underestimated the Kim Master buttons that would be put on display. I truly underestimated how good these buttons are. I really did. That's on me.
The explosion that happens on that Tatsu, even on the very hit. Like in there, it's kind of scary, but we also do have the spacing from Rogelio, not trying to get away from the approach of Ken. Holding back down, get the vacuum, another backdash, getting away from like the normals from Johnny.
Playing a lot more neutral. Rogelio not trying to overextend too much, throwing out the lawnmower, but he isn't overheat. But don't matter, he got the hidden gear, nice term on the 2A.
That breaks it down here. Rogelio still has a little bit of SPG to work with here. Already trying to use that air blow just to cover the distance in there. Maybe catch a straight hit from Johnny.
Big counter hit, but not converting anything. He does have a lot of rev up. And one bad hit can do it. Just like that. Throw the pole out. I got the range for it. I don't really care about the trade. I'll win any. Rogelio up, tying it 1-1.
Oh, with the red eyes on this color edit, this Billy is a demon.
I wonder if this Billy's referencing anything.
You know, I'm not sure on that. Maybe check and tell us on that.
Because I just thought about it. Every custom we've seen could be a reference to some type of Rogelio. Billy's a reference to something. We can't dwell our minds on that. Rogelio just put on mad damage to Johnny, and he still has some more damage to answer back for.
All the more for it here, getting a couple little straight hits, and get the just defend on the low dodge move from Rogelio on here. Doesn't like stop anything on there, but we're going in with a little bit neutral, holding back here. Rogelio using a lot of that space to their advantage here. Johnny finally getting that chance to return the favor here. This might be enough. No, not quite.
Really outside the range, whiffing the throw, going for the 2A. Give me my round. The throw was really evasive.
Yeah, got it in the end. Reaching out with those toes.
Johnny's kid is looking really good. But you know, the ref blow for movement with a nice walkout from Johnny. He's not getting the punish and not allow him to get a reversal super off.
to call out. This time baits out the short Ryukin on that. Going to take the round back for them. Incredibly critical moment between these two coming up.
Final round. Get ready.
This thing is pretty nuts. This is pretty nuts. They haven't really been going back and forth.
Especially Virgilio's been trying to aim with the spacing a little bit. Johnny's been doing a little bit of that as well. Especially trying to come down from the pole vault from Billy, but not getting a whole lot from it at this point here. Let's get another throw. Swing bada bada.
Double throw, put him in the corner. And this is a scary position to be put in against the but Johny just making his way out of there. The big jump. He don't care what Virgilio got to say.
Two in the air. Let's do another one. I got the rep needed to work with. I'm going to spend it all here. That was like 40% in a couple of seconds.
Big step out reach from Johny, putting Virgilio in the corner. But you are already blocking the super. Can you get a punish? Going for level 2 chin right kicks. Is this not going to be enough point? That's for game scenario. What do you do? Press a button.
Yeah, got just far enough away on there. Was able to like get the punish in time from the on Billy, and Johny is now in the lead.
Johny on set. On his final game, this could be it. Virgilio could be going home. Johny, with the Kin Masters, could be moving on.
Holding down again the low dodge. Going to go ahead and get the combo conversion that you deserve on top of that. At least going to get Johny out of SPG after this explosion and get back into neutral.
Is looking pretty solid. Solid. Get on my airspace, double counter hit. What you think you're doing? Virgilio's still alive. You can't forget, Virgilio's still a really good Billy Kane. What you doing pressing on my buttons?
Yeah, Billy's like, this is my tower. Geese told me to take care of it. What are you doing here, Masters?
What are you doing here, bum? I'm really the king of Southtown. That's what they are. That's what they are telling y'all. Who is this dying fellow? I don't know.
Virgilio tried to go in like the slow startup of that. Johny was able to get a punish right back into the corner. Try to test out with that overhead option on there, and call out with the anti-air from the air rev float.
Anti-air, bro.
It not only did, but we got a perfect game. Johny on set point.
Final round.
That anti-air is kind of crazy, but Johny on set point. Johny just Kin Masters might be nice. He might not be a bum. The gi is still looking nice. He's looking well kept and fresh. Looking at the combos, they looking tight. Watch the follow up. Give me my super, give me my Shinyu rep up. Putting some solid damage.
Oh, baited out the throw on there. We're back in the corner, trying to keep outside the range of the Kane. But not for very long. We're backing right back into it here. We're going to have to fight for this damage.
For the damage, put some super on the board. You're going to need to do this. Now, he's spinning all his bar. Nothing for invincible reverse with nice attack dash. Putting away from the throw. EX Jinrai. Will this be enough? Just barely out of range to kill. But the low Jinrai will take it. Sending Johny up 3-1 against Virgilio. Sending him home to bed. Good night. You want to watch the rest of my run now.
Yeah, just gonna have to watch it. This is my tower now. I'm gonna take care of it.
To see this.
Can't wait to be going back into the stage. Sakura Master versus like karate billionaire, broken millionaire, whatever the plot says at the moment here. Johny doesn't care about any of that. Johny cares only for violence.
Johny only wants to see violence on the field. Ronaldo doesn't really want to hold that. He's throwing a double up on the rebel, getting the counter hit, getting a nice dagger, putting some crazy damage on the board. What does it look like? Go ahead, play my neutral. Soccer ball, go. Hold down the board.
Actually got the cross under there. Good blocking from Johny. Going to get the corner advantage as a result of that. Holding back in here, waiting for the ball to come into play here. Waiting to see what is. And then again, we saw Johny do that before in a matchup with against Ronaldo on there, calling out early on with the punish. We're in the corner. Feel very comfortable right now.
Why are you pressing buttons on me? Why are you pressing buttons on me? I know Johnny's feeling himself right now.
Get ready. Fight.
The round starts, EX slide into the ultimate. No, not getting a follow-up. There's gonna damage left on the table. Well, looking at all of this damage from Kid and Masters. That's huge. Getting the cross of Cotw, but no follow-up.
That's some third strike stuff happening right there. The helicopter tour coming to play. Low Genrai kick. Going to get punished with the overhead from Kula as we go out right down into the corner. Finishing off with a little bit of that super knowledge.
I guess for game scenario, because there's a lot of red games for both parties. Well, one good hit. Can't do it. Unless you whip the DP with the soccer ball. And carrying him, making it unfortunate. No punish. But getting a counter hit in the corner, giving Kula the round.
Oh, I love to see it. I love to see it. Competition. Eating up here.
Eating up indeed. It's looking really good. Both players are on fire right now.
Low Genrai kick holds it down here. Wanting to see what buttons Kula looks for. The trade out there at that point. Going in for the red ball, spinning a little bit of X meter, going to get the corner as opposed, trying to get away from Johny. Johnny's trying to get away rather, but like not going to get too far away. That DP from Kula saying no.
Say no. You do not want to hold any of your pressure. Stop your offense right now. Hold my soccer ball. I'm going to play a little bit of this because I know you can't handle it. I know you want to get it. That's why I'm going to keep you here. I'm going to read your movements. You're going to hold the slide tackle. I'm going to go up a game. That's me, Ronaldo.
Bringing out the CR7 in force here, keeping on the same side. Technique with the tick throw into the throw after the check in there, but we're going right back in front of Johny. A lot of rev arts pretty early on here.
Looking pretty good right now. The nice counter hit launch. The ball setup, this looked like going for throw. You thought the ball was gonna hit you. Oh, nah, that was really me. I'm throwing. I'm in the corner, you get instantly tackled, hold up, roll into my ball again. Watch my pressure. Watch my pressure. You thought you had a lot of help? Nah, look at your health bar. Hold my soccer ball. You're not a real goalie anyways.
Oh, I think I felt like I was watching a game of rematch there for a second there. Kula showcasing that fancy footwork on top of things.
Kula might be a top 500 rematch player. Who knows? Maybe that's why they play Ronaldo.
Kula, I need to know your rematch stats on there. But the counter hit on there from Johny. Going to go in, get into the corner, trying to hold it down with a rev blow. Nothing for him. Hybrid defense from Kula, trying to start their game plan again.
Looking insane right now. I know Kula's not that rematch. Throwing a lot of soccer balls and blocking the Genrai. I think first in our top 8, someone blocking the Genrai overhead. Just trying to get the dribbles with the soccer balls. But Kid finally making his way in.
Check it with the cross. Oh, I love that option. Realizing that, you know what, you're going to hit buttons anyway on here. I'm just going to throw out the DP. Unfortunately, Johny is also going to respond in kind. Take over the corner. Check it out here. Try to go in for an early overhead on that. And Kula's going to get that punish to confirm. And another match for their side. 2-0 so far.
It's so messed up. Johny went for the third strike meaty overhead and probably messed it up by like a few seconds. That's so messed up.
I know, like I'm telling, it feels like we never left third strike sometimes with this character.
Nothing ever changes. Nothing changes in fighting games. It never did. You see this? You see this gorilla on my screen? This guy never changed his third strike.
Got the knockdown, healthy chunk of damage on here, but you know what? Kula's gonna get that button out of here, get out of the corner.
Get out of the corner, but nice here coming out from Johny. But what? It wasn't even enough. Getting set back into the corner, you're not getting hit with the overhead with a nice DP. But you're getting hit by the 2C, and this is gonna take it. Stack point for Kula.
Oh, Johnny's only a lad, everyone could tell. Kula, you gotta, like, you are destroying Johny at this point. You're on that set point. Stopping this tirade.
Tirade, we do not want to see Kid Master progress any further. We need to see this bum get his money back and get back to his family. Send him back to where he's come from, Ronaldo, please.
We got the counter hit in the air, but we're going to respond and try to get back to the neutral. Oh, I love the snuff out early on. A rev flow with just like nothing. I'm not afraid of that here. Kula still has access to SPG. Gets baited out the throw on here. This is definitely going to be Johnny's round if you don't drop this.
Johnny's round and don't even need to spin the stick of butter to kill him. Coming up with the bar, all for both parties. Kula almost at 2. This could. I'm just saying, Johnny needs to make something happen right now. He needs any type of momentum he can get.
Oh, almost got the cross up actually there at the end, but not able to avoid. Like, you're really kind of thinking like he's trying to struggle in this middle. Using the rev blow, taking the corner for themselves, canceling out with the face on there, and does successfully block the DP on there afterwards. Another counter hit. Going to go ahead, right hand, use that hidden gear on there, get rid of that overheat immediately, calm the pressure out. This is a much better position for Johnny to be in.
Kula needs to do so well. Not that. Block your dome piece. Don't. I swear, the dome piece is very susceptible today. No one has their micro.
No, I mean, helmet safety is incredibly important, especially like you're up high on like there's like open windows, like the Fatal Fury series has a habit of dropping opponents from the top floor. You may want to check that out.
I mean, you're looking really close to the ledge. You could get dropped right there.
Very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Getting thrown. I get hit. Hold on. Watch my soccer ball pressure. Watch my soccer ball neutral, but you're not. Ken doesn't want to hold any of it. He does not care about soccer. He's not a big fan. He would rather be. He's looking at you calling it football like that's not right there.
Yeah, that doesn't stop every other play on that. The DP from Kula, get out of here.
Get out of here, bro. Where's the pigskin at? We told him to stop disrespecting the now for the soccer, aka football.
Yeah, you gotta get
good master.
Get with the world. It's like stop playing that hand egg.
I'm not even playing a little football over there in America. That's what you gotta say. Watch my wild punish. Look at all the damage I'm finna put on the board to this rowdy American over here. Ah!
Get it knocked down on here. Snuffing out with another soccer ball. Goes in for the throw in here. Last chance interaction. A lot of. Just need one more. We're gonna check it out here. Hold it down. Wait for the button to get pressed. Gets in with a general kick overhead, beginning the pressure.
Johnny's bringing his back now. This is looking very Street Fighter 6 like. He had general canceling it to Dragon Lash, getting the hit. It's plus.
Oh, you gotta believe. You gotta believe. No, you don't. Unfortunately, you're gonna get in, and Kula is gonna take that 3-1.
Kula bringing it back for all the soccer fans in the chat, letting them know what the round.
Yeah.
Versus Robert.
Got Supergrenas versus Robert here. Preecha versus Hokutomaru. Battle of the youngins here. They're not playing Art of Fighting 3 right now.
Well, these are new characters. Well, mostly new characters. Hokutomaru has been good. Preecha, all new.
Down, gets a just defend on Robert's side here. Actually, you know what? Jumps out of the way, decides like, no, I like it better over there. And this time, just trying to find out, wait for Supergrenas to press a button in there. That's what the jumps are for. We're going to get that punish on there and slowly window down that life bar. But that confirm from Supergrenas. That should be able to take it if you want to use a level 1 yet.
Let's spin the bar for it. Go ahead, spin your stick of butter for a low price of a bionic arm. So, some light.
Just one bionic arm, as a treat.
Just as a treat. Ooh, caught him trying to get a grab. Robert's running some nasty pressure right now, making Grenas scared to press a button. This might be the type of pressure Robert needs. With this nice DP bait, tossing up his DP. That's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage indeed on that. We're gonna hold it down, but this block from Supergrenas here is like, I'm just waiting for you to see like where I can find the gap in there. Like right there, the first part of the red flow comes out, and that's gonna be a chunk of damage in the favor of Super.
My God, not only is his deep, like he might be a monster on offense, but his defense is still nice until he gets blown up like that.
I mean, like You just need one hit into the confirm, and that was the right amount of life to have on there. Taking it down. We're tied up 1 each here. Just a reminder, this is winners finals here, so loser will have to immediately go into the gauntlet.
Loser goes into the gauntlet. See what happens. Now Grenas does have some amazing defense. Like even though Robert can run all this pressure, Robert can't exude the amount of damage that Grenas is gonna put out. But he can certainly try with the wild finish too. He's in the corner, there's gonna be a lot of damage. Now Robert does have a lot of red being built up right now.
A little bit of more of that, try to keep the corner. Again, we're waiting, we're jumping, we're trying to see what's going to happen. Gets the wild punish and an easy anti-air to turn things around. Robert taking the first game.
Robert taking the first game. Grenas looked a lot more patient than usual now. I wonder if he's trying to like adapt to Robert's playstyle. He's trying to learn what Robert does and how he knows how to get around it.
I know these two did not fight each other in the ladder here, like taking a look at it. So this is the first time they've really had a chance to take on each other here. Robert may have had a plan like here, wanted to get to this part here, but we're already blocking this time, baiting out the throw yet again from Supergrenas. It's going to take them out of SPG, so no more rev flow for either side, and we're going to get tested with the throw.
Grenas has done a lot of trying to do reversal super pressure so far. So a lot more shimmies coming out from Robert. That could spell Grenas' doom, sending them to losers. But this pressure now is just looking really scary. Putting him in overheat. There's a lot of small buttons with the DP to fight out.
Oh, make some breathing room on that. It doesn't go in the follow-up on there. Just goes ahead, uses that level 1 to strike down and take it back at a moment's notice. That was a really good play from Supergrenas.
I'll be real, I got hit. I was gonna press after my cross-up. That's mine. Well, I watched my cross-up hit. I was gonna press. Oh my god, the beautiful dash forward to avoid the teleport. This is gonna be big.
Awareness that we're seeing right now from Supergrenas in here, calling out when Robert wants to come get the teleport here, trying to get in, gets a second hit of the Revo to keep the corner, already jumping above, but unfortunately may have been too lenient on that, going to get punished with early on super counter and get back into neutral.
What happened? What happened? We said like one sentence effective. What happened?
Yeah, we're like Mr. Leapfrog says in the chat, we are so back! Tied up here.
Tied up 1-1. Why are you even trying to approach me? You know I'm a deep.
Does the block on the rev flow, trying to get a little bit of a cross under here. The pause and delay. Supergrenas is not falling for it here. Trying to hold up and meet up in the air, and this time Robert taking with the lead with the air to air.
Supergrenas is crazy. He really likes to sprint the rev flow. He's not building the bar just yet for the level 1, but he's looking really good. Trying to get a reversal throw, but he's just getting shimmied.
We're gonna take one more of those, but confirm in there from Supergrenas is going to take that round. Take the lead for the first time in the set.
Round 2.
Looking like it. I'm telling you, this is what Supergrenas is needing. It was that one win. It was that one. Now Robert's on the back foot.
Yeah, a little bit too close. He's going to get the punish for it. Holding it down.
Yep, bottom trying to do a guard cancel. Oh, but nice cross up. Keep the damage a little light, keep it simple.
Oh, yeah, you baited out the throw. Supergrenas has been going for that a couple of times already. This is the first time really in this set here, where we're getting knocked out. But we got the hybrid defense immediately into that big knee from Preecha. Big damage.
Huge. And putting Robert in an overheat, realizing he was using a rev. Now you're going for the throw in, catching him. Whatever button he pressed, it doesn't matter. Stop pressing buttons against me. I'm going up 2-1. What's up?
No, I'm making sure I want to get to that grand finals for certain on this. Okay, it's up the rep.
Looking good for Supergrenas.
Yeah, love that use of it. Just like we're already back in the corner, we're keeping it tight.
Rep want to blow through the shurikens with no punish stuff. Nice cross under. Looking really good. But Robert trying to fight out, but you can't get past my DP. Supergrenas has a lot to say to Robert, but
no, the bait, the blocks on the DP on here, going to turn things around here. You know what? Right back at you. I see you, homie. Twinsies.
Twinsies. He's gonna do it again. Supergrenas is not scared to spin his invincible reversals, and his defense is still pretty nice, messing up his anti-air attempt though. That will take the round.
Robert may be down a match, but not out of it yet here. Taking the round, trying to hopefully tie things up here. He's up the air. No, can't do with the grab on there, but we're just trying to keep crouching C from Robert. Yeah, get that shuriken out of here.
Get it out of here. No one wants to see that. Oh my god, jump in, jump back. Don't care! Don't care! Supergrenas does not care. He will be running up, he will be punching you in your face. You will be having all this damage. What's it look like? You cannot test Supergrenas on offense. What you trying to do, press the buttons on me. He's really spinning his rev gauge.
It's a lot of spin.
Really the move.
You give a little bit of refund from the throw. That was nice.
I mean, it's looking like it's working out. Looking to throw one last time, that's not going to close it out. He's going to need one more hit. And the jump back, JD will be tying it up. Set point for Supergrenas.
Trying to make it into his winner. That's really the first tornado we've seen in a minute from Supergrenas, and Robert was ready to respond in kind. That's probably why on that already out of SPG. As we hold on, we're going to take the corner for ourselves, trying to get the mix up here, and we're trying to keep you guessing. Same side for Robert.
Same side. Even try to catch, even caught his anti-air attempt. Just put him in a corner. Robert still has a lot of life. Grenas trying to see what he can do to close out this game. One bad hit from Robert and he can equalize the health. The health is out.
Equalize the health and equalize some hell on potentially on here. Got the confirm, but no combo afterwards. There we go.
This could be huge. This could be huge.
It's not enough, I don't think. But you're definitely going to spin one bar, get the final interaction.
Not spinning level 2. What do you do?
Oh, you put Robert in overheat. You're in a great spot here. You just got to watch out for the confirm.
Oh! Back JD again. The fadeaway JD. Allowing Supergrenas to go to grand finals 3-1 over Robert. Sending Robert to lose.
Oh, that looked like Supergrenas took that at the end, 3-1, but it was also.
But how will they fare against Hokutomaru's usage of teleport here today?
So far, you know what's great? I play shallow in soccer here. I got the ninja skills to back it up. On top of that, I don't even care about the football. I'm just going to go on the other side, get the cross up.
Hey, you can do all that now, but you still got my soccer balls. You still got to respect the nice game. What you doing all that jumping for? You don't got a ball in your. You got a lot of balls in your.
You got to work on those fundamentals. But we got the. Straight in there, the double into the big counter hit on there. Just going to finish off with the DP. Strong start.
Told you, this what you get for disrespecting the name of soccer.
Get ready.
This is what you did. You saw all that? That's crazy. I don't care about all your double jumps or whatever. You're learning the fundamentals of soccer today. Watch my dribbling.
Yeah, watch where, like, you gotta watch where the ball is going, not where the ball is.
Exactly. Now, Robert is putting some nice damage, moving into the corner. But Kula don't care. Kula don't care. You still gotta learn your soccer fundamentals.
Robert gets the confirm, goes ahead, fires off the key blast. A little bit of trade on there, but you know what? Shurikens do beat football, that's true.
Sure, yeah, something like that. I'm saying soccer is still a pretty lame sport. He'd rather be playing actual football with the big skin.
We're tied up here. Oh, gets called out of there. Just trying to avoid in from the soccer ball, but no luck on it here. We're just going to keep up in the air, keep away from these low normal from Kula, and going to get the confirm finish off the rip low in the corner.
The nice wall punch from Robert. What's it looking like? What's the pressure looking like? Oh, 5-8, 5-8, EX Shuriken. Just keep it simple. Nothing crazy to close it off.
Yeah, just like, keep it simple, keep it easy here. You still got a long way to go. Last, in the loser finals here, still first to 3, all the way through, like it has been the entire evening here. Going to get that ball out early on with from Kula.
Just pressing buttons in his face. What you gonna do? I don't even care about your guard. Your guard cancel mean nothing to me. Ugh, world-class soccer player Ronaldo.
14 seconds into the match, and Kula is just already scoring goals on the board, making sure all the O's from that announcer are being shouted when they say the word goal.
But Robert still has some life back in him. Even when you get the guard cancel, he's just gonna DP.
Even with the nerfs that Revlo got from Hokutomaru, it's still such a good use of that tool. Like, it was perfect anti-air, perfect way to get out of a lot of situations.
It is really good, but his ref is cranked up a fair bit. So I think he wants to get a little lenient on going immediately into super, not killing just yet, trying to chip him out, but setting himself in the overheat for the attempt. Allowing him to build some health back, but I think he got caught like trying to jump on the teleport.
Yeah, unfortunate on that. He's going to get a great catch on there, but we're back at a 1 round each yet again. He's going to finish it off pretty nicely into the corner here. Try to call it out, but the little bit of delay from Robert, very nice to avoid on that. Looks like in the corner, but there's actually, I thought Kula blocked that. Got hit with the full gamut of that Ki Blast.
I really not super dropped that, I'm not gonna lie. But oh, you pressed too many buttons in Robert. And Robert was patient. Pressing too many buttons, you can't do that again. Go ahead. 2 on the board for Robert. Oh, he has meter.
Oh, not enough. There we go. Tag, you're in.
With the simple 2-way will do it. 2 on the board for Robert. Football might not even be a real sport. The Europeans make it a big sport.
Is that what's being determined here? Is it like more on the line than I realized? It's not just Paragon. It's not just who's determined who fights Supergrenas and grand finals. It's determined if football's real or not.
This is the stakes.
This is a big.
Like we proved that soccer is superior than American football, but now we gotta prove that if soccer is even a real sport to begin with.
The stakes are definitely high. Robert showcasing on that, whether depending on which side of the opinion on or not, they're making their statement known here, but getting knocked down. Maybe they heard us. Maybe it's like, wait a minute, so soccer is a real sport here. Hold on a second.
Let it be known, Kula has the entirety of the soccer team. They lose right here. Soccer is getting a race for history.
Just like that. I like that Kula went and go ahead, just let the dribble high in there. This time Robert getting caught early on in the round start in there, but now having to force it in the corner. That was a nasty cross up from Robert though.
Get your JDs up, get your health back. Big, huge. You can go into hidden gear here and just end it off right now. Hold on. Watch my moves. Dribble moves. That's like 4 goals right there.
Yeah, that like 4 goals. Like if that comedy skit where like the goalie is blocking it with his face, or like blocks every shot with his face.
You're so right. You're so right. And that's 1 on the board for Kula, taking it up, showing the world that soccer still has a place in sports history.
It's not just the world's favorite pastime for a reason on here.
It is not an international sport. It's not just an international sport.
Yep, finish off with the rev blow, back into neutral.
Ooh, nice avoidance on the DP. It's now looking good for Kula. Kula's definitely have to make something happen. Reacting to the soccer ball come out, not allowing Kula to do anything with it. Throwing the shuriken to lock him down in the Kula. Why are you throwing? Why are you throwing, Kula?
Robert.
Robert.
Yeah, Robert's been kind of staying on the ground a little bit more. Like, whenever he sees the ball come out, happy to throw up the shuriken. This time gets another nasty cross up as we go onto the other side here. Trying to make into early SPG, make it easier to get out of SPG potentially if on there. Blocking the DP is going to make that easy to happen. Get the knockdown here on the overheat. Are we going hidden gear? Activate that hidden gear. Make it turn.
Will this kill?
Yeah,
does this kill?
Chat. Alrighty, chat. Tell me your
chat. Is soccer a real sport?
Oh,
he's barely alive with a pixel. Soccer still has a place in this, but he's not blocked. Oh, soccer is not a real sport. Robert going up 3-1 against Kula, getting his run back against Supergrenas in grand finals. Soccer is not real. That shit fake. Soccer is on an indefinite hiatus. Tune in to Fatal Fury.
Only science and ninjas allowed beyond this point here, as we see Robert trying to get that reset on here, which is very possible.
It is very possible. Robert could have made some nicely needed adjustments for fighting Supergrenas. Maybe they could get the reset they want and take out the Paragon Championship. But they still have to get against this beast that is Supergrenas. Who knows what they pull out next?
I do like this kind of meeting up in the air. A lot of just defense back and forth between both competitors here. Holding down. Oh, you are trying to bait out something. Like, we saw Supergrenas going for time and time again for the throw, and Robert desiring that to get the full punish. Grenas is not making it happen there. Going to get the throw finally to take the corner for themselves.
This is a match. Robert might be getting what he needs. This is the momentum that he wants. And Grenas hasn't really shown too much yet. But this could be where Grenas starts. This could be where the Grenas starts. This is the Grinch. Robbing you up from your Grinch. But Robert saying, nah, these presents are still mine. Holding it down, taking the round from Supergrenas.
Get ready. Fight.
Start to have on that immediate use of the teleport. Gets a early jump in and little short hit for damage.
Looking solid. It's looking good for Supergrenas right now. Hop over, but nice guard cancel. Fade away, JD. Get away from me.
He's actually able to recover in time. Fortunate for Supergrenas. Going to go ahead, get the follow-up on here. Use a little bit of that rev art. Tie it up in the game. Bid a little bit of that meter. Not enough to kill, though.
Can we get another one for the Will to Kill, chat?
Bring it out in the end.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh my god, it's already tied up. It's already tied up on game. This might be a long grand finals.
Oh, we might be in it for the long haul. We're certain on that.
We might get a game 10, bro. We might get a game 10.
I believe it. I would believe it. But with that stagger from Supergrenas, trying to make sure he gets out a little bit early potentially on that. Going to get a super good confirm. Use the last little bit of that meter. In a really good position with that, but you try to extend out there, forcing Robert to use the super on their side.
It is looking good for Supergrenas still. Like you might think their defense is bad, but not. Their defense is pretty solid. Once they're getting just tapped, not being able to handle the Robert pressure, huge damage on the board, and that's going to be game 1 to Robert. First one to get on the board. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you exactly want to see. You want to get this out. You want to get the loser side of the set out of the way early, so you have that plenty of stamina to go against the real set to finally decide everything out after that. You got a long way to go.
Brandon's doing a lot of backing up. I think it was really just a bait. It was really just a bait. Luring Robert to a false sense of security.
Go ahead. Knockdown get away, but we got those nice confirms out of the way from Robert.
Ooh, nice frame kill. Forcing Grenas thinking it's his turn, but it isn't. Jumping on the whiff throw, getting a wild push. Should be able to not
nope, not yet.
Touch for game.
Yeah, converting into the goop. Converting into the Kuha-Dan at the going to use that little super at the end. So like one more interaction is all they need for that. But now right back at it though. Supergrenas going to make it. There's nearly half that life bar gone.
Robert's really good at getting his GCs.
Yeah, getting those
Really good at getting his guard cancels. Ooh, but reading another guard cancel against the nice reversal DP, being able to take the round. Drenis could get on the board, and once he becomes a new beast.
Yeah, familiar territory in here, but Robert's been having those confirmed all evening with the lows, and gonna bait out another DP. Oh, Supergrenas was looking pretty good in that last round, but not like this. Robert on a extreme lead here, holding down, keeping Grenas in the corner.
Shuriken just barely whiffing on the air confirm. He needs to do something about the low one. That whiffing, making the 5-8 whiff. It's gonna do a lot of damage, but Supergrenas still alive.
Oh, you get
out of guard, but it whiffs.
Oh, you got away from the projectile. You almost got away from Robert, but not quite. Almost doesn't cut it here. Robert is up 2 on a potential reset time.
Get ready. Fight, PT.
With a nice air. Oh my god. His mental might be shattered. His mental might be shattered. Unless he does another red blow. Alright, my fault.
Great backdash in there from Robert in there. Kuha-Dan to finish off with the red flow back into the neutral. Keep on the same side. Supergrenas is going for these DPs a little too often, and it's like that first match we were seeing earlier where like double perfect on there. Grenas is out of sorts right now.
He might. This might be the end of Supergrenas, the reign of Robert.
Something has definitely changed here. Robert in a really good spot on here.
This could be what Robert needs. Like Grenas seems to be making a lot of slipless mistakes, and Robert's just taking advantage of all of them.
Oh!
Actually, the close C, and you're not blocking the jump. It's not looking good for Grenas.
Oh, like the Kuha-Dan is like, it's like, I'm not minus enough here. Hold on, let me just rip out the invincible super and we got ourselves that reset. Finals are truly happening now. We're at the true grand finals.
We are in the actual grand finals. You know what? Maybe Grenas was stolen for the real grand finals.
Maybe trying to do a couple of different things. We don't know yet. But what we do know is that we're getting one more match here, and I love to see it.
This is what I'm here for. I'm telling you, my script writing was fire.
I'm gonna make sure that you get that writing bonus for absolute sure on this. Make sure, look for Ghetto Sage's name in the credits for certain.
Once we roll credits, bro, just know my name. Executive script writer. Wait for my hit tweet.
We go into it. I gotta wonder. Was a little bit felt like agitated from Supergrenas, like a little bit eager to try to get things back in their way, and Robert found the perfect way to get under their skin.
That's what it looked like. I do agree. It definitely like Supergrenas just like won, like pretty quickly.
On the same side here, finally finds something with the low.
And they're still down by a lot. The bang being dragged to the corner, breaking that rev gauge, and your health very low. One good hit, and just like this, Robert taking the first round of the reset. Wait a minute, Grenas? Grenas lock in?
Might be on that. We haven't seen Grenas with a throw like that on the jump since for a while now. So Robert take full advantage of that. Go to hell ahead and get back in there. Now trying to keep up, get the throw.
He sees Robert getting all the JDs, so I think he's expecting the guard cancel, and that's where all these red blows. Just like that. He wants to get a rev blow counter here for the Renation. Robert being aware of the red blows, going to a low evasion. 2C.
Go ahead, get the knockdown into the DP. Does get a confirm on there. Has a chance to turn things around. Did just get has full bar on there. Usually over to level 1. You're going to have to spin it if you want to make sure you have a round on your side.
Come on, Ernest might be locked in.
This time actually doing the just defend, blocking the short get setup. Robert's been going for that a couple times in there. Knowing that like on the confirm immediately afterwards taking like a small amount of damage. Keeps it the same on the cross up here. And taking the lead with another confirm on here. You got a level 1 super, but is that gonna be enough? I think it might be. Yes, it does because of the tornado in the corner. Nice.
That is nice. That is nice. Robert going up in the reset.
Round 1. Get ready.
And that's 4 in a row right now. Like just Robert's been on fire.
Robert might be on a tear. He might be the answer to Supergrenas.
Might very well be on that. This time though, the guard cancel out of there. Robert out of SPG. No more red flow to work with here, but you doesn't seem worried at all. You got the wild punish, gets back into neutral, and throws out a throw just for a little bit of extra damage.
Now Grenas is getting a punish with the red blow, putting Robert in the corner. Robert is now pressing a lot of low evasion to fade out the red blow.
That little overheat on there, but you at least have access to the corner. It's on the other side. Kick throw.
Good cross up. Not falling up on the Rekka. Yep, nice confirming the super, not killing just yet, but a good touch. Waking up with a DP. He doesn't have anything to do against this DP.
Unfortunate on there. Maybe, yeah, like maybe believed in it a little bit too much. Maybe thought Robert was going to hit a button. Doesn't seem to have the right answer. Nice wild punish at that point though from Supergrenas to go ahead and take the corner. Still working on a perfect. Finishing off the level 1. But you know what? You got that safe jump and you're going to continue the tirade.
Going to continue now. Is this what Grenas needed? He might have been sleeping. Have we awoken the beast that is Supergrenas?
Oh,
have we just been watching regular Grenas this whole time?
Regular Grenas came out for a little bit, and maybe Supergrenas is back. Maybe that's what we're seeing here. Been a lot of 1 round each for both players here.
Now, Robert and Hokutomaru do a lot of damage, especially with the double red blow routing. Now, this is a bad situation for Supergrenas to be in. Or you could just press in the corner and get a counter.
You know what? Fortune smiles up on the Brave. We're going ahead and finish it off with the bionic arm.
Finish it off, post-seat feints in the throw. Tornado, hold my pressure, is not looking good.
Yeah, keep a watch
for Roberts.
Keep a watch over the youngling here. Gets the hyper defense on here. That's going to put Robert into overheat.
Cross-up follow-up. Woo! The follow-up on the cross-up, and that's going to go into the Supergrenas. The beast is back.
I think there's something about this. I think Supergrenas, you know, like how you have Clark Kent and Superman. Maybe Grenas had to go into work. Had a call at that point. Maybe Supergrenas came back. It's like, what? I'm back. Let's get it going. Tied 1-1 here. Robert trying to make sure they keep their lead here. Critical time.
I can't. This is just too much. Robert on a 4-game streak, but was on a 4-game streak, but Supergrenas seemingly be showing signs of life now.
Into the overheat. You have 1 bar to work with. I don't think it's enough. 1 more touch. Yep, there we go. Preecha puts all of that into that fist. Like, you see that expression? Wow.
But that's why I say that's shit like bionic arm.
Yeah.
A nice air throw from Robert. Even though you had the Supergrenas in the corner, it's not enough to tame the wild animal that he is.
Oh, try to go for the throw, already backdashing on top of it, but you know what? What's better, that is the extra damage that comes in for confirm. No connecting flight, though.
Going to the other corner. Supergrenas not in the rev blow to try to counter the guard cancel, but we're just getting throws. This is looking like Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, maybe like saw the kid earlier, maybe was a little bit inspired, but the trade at the end there, and just like that,
Supergrenas is back.
Supergrenas may be back here. We have only a couple more matches to decide if that is indeed the case here. Supergrenas trying to look to
could potentially be back, Chad.
Could be back and looking to lock this down.
If I'm Robert, I'm a little scared that Supergrenas just woke up. Grenas seeming to get his Xandydiu, but Robert knowing that he can still do this. He has it in the bag. He made it. He got 4 games in a row, and he can do this again.
I'm feeling both of these players are no stranger to long sets against each other at this point here. Back and forth the wheel, but it all matters. Right now, you're going to get the round on here. Robert, you need a couple more of those.
Robert, you got this. This is make or break right now, Robert. If Supergrenas gets this round, it could be over.
Got hit out of the air and enough time and all the time in the world to get the stagger. Nice.
Nice time on the red blow, knowing he will try to get you. That's a lot of damage, but you did crank up your rev gauge just a lot. Supergrenas really close to getting burned out though, but countering the shuriken, level 2 bionic arm.
Show me some signs.
Show me what it's looking like. Robert confirming in the super. That is a lot of damage. Locking the cross up. You're still plus. You gotta do a fadeaway JD to get him off of him. Confirming to JD. You're in overheat. You have no super. Can't confirm for anything. What's the pressure looking like? Both in overheat. Nice air hit. Not killing.
Oh, and you don't have just defense. Yeah, you don't have just defense at that point. So yeah, you're getting that chip on there, and you know what? It's 2-2.
Final game. Let's see who makes it. This is make or break right now.
Holding it down here. Not really falling for any of the trips that Robert was going for.
Not anymore. This is truly the epitome of both of these players. Big wild punish for Supergrenas, confirming with all damage and with confirming off of a whip throw. This is bad. This is bad for Robert. This is a bad position to be in the point. Supergrenas, what does he do? Going for another throw. That should take it. Set point for Supergrenas.
Turning up the heat just a little bit. Supergrenas on that set point, looking to find that final hit.
Yeah, I lost the words right now.
Oh,
Sorry, I'm watching it and
you and me both on here. We're trying to check in with those the 2 Bs on there from Robert, but nothing for it. Trying to check out. Cross up, holding down. Go, my tiny little tornado friend.
It's no punch on the whip rev blow, but nice movement to get around Supergrenas.
The cross up, empty jump low. Going to go ahead, get a little bit of damage in here. You're going to have to hold it down. Supergrenas with a full stack of butter. Gets the confirm on that. Going to build up. You're going to go into a lot of rev. You don't have SPG to save you. You're going to have to spend a little bit of that. Do you believe in yourself, though?
What is it looking like? Supergrenas, one good confirm. Get taken. Robert, you need to make it happen now. You just need the hit. Just need one hit. But the counter hit from Supergrenas. But he doesn't have a super.
Not enough. Overheat. You got one more touch to do. You do have a little bit of meter on her. You just go for the throw. And that is going to be it there. Supergrenas in the end after the reset, taking that 3-2.